recording starting regardless.
Okay, well, the die has been cast. All right, so before we get to the recap, words? This week's question is, how would you choose to die? Stealing one of your questions, Richard, but it's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Having completed the Book of Grudges.
How would that kill you, though?
Right.
Because that's a great life goal, but that's not how you die.
Old age with no family in sight.
That is a valid option.
Old age with all the family in sight.
But no, if we're not talking old age, probably some grand last stand, like fending off people in like a horde or something.
I'm writing down no old age with no family in sight because that's a very valid option. I said how die. I didn't say it had to be unnatural.
But I'm just saying it's easy for a lot of people just to say old age. That's like the go-to.
Yeah,
but if I was going to choose another one, it'd probably be like a last stand kind of situation.
Definitely in like a cool kaiju mech death battle.
Now the question is, are we going to find another artificer that's against you that's going to build a second mech? So to be said, we have that wizard. He could just make a magical mech.
I mean,
that's the second one.
I assume eventually Freya's going to make a bigger mech and just fight it to wrath.
Right.
Okay, so that's Fergus and Freya.
Thrum wouldn't mind dying if it secured the opening of Dammerhall.
Okay.
Nograms will probably be as part of a self-sacrifice in the process of slaying a legendary creature or a legendary enemy.
No, I'm serious about the old age with all the family.
All right. Very familiar.
Yeah.
Whenever I hear about this question, though, all I can think of is the movie Naked Gun. The main character, Frank Drebin, and he's just like crushed between the gears of a giant clock. That's how I want to go.
I love all those movies, like Naked Gun, Dracula Dead and Loving It. All that stuff. Leslie Nielsen is just a gem.
Oh yeah, and Dracula Undead Loving It was Leslie Nielsen plus Mel Brooks. So it was good.
For sure.
You can't actually find a DVD version of that. They never I don't think they ever re-released it.
No, I don't know why. I think you can find it on YouTube still, but
probably. I would just like a nice high definition version of it.
Yeah, I don't believe Mel Brooks hunts down it because I have got a big Blu-ray collection of Mel Brooks movies, and it's not one of them. So anyway, to recap last session before we hop back into it, you guys communicated with a shrine, which you believe was the voice of Xanadrath, the Wicker Demon, which is apparently dwelling deep within this mine. He warned you and said to turn back. Taskell decided to ask him a question instead. You guys then proceed deeper. You found a treasure room where Freya was able to remodel a statue into a battle suit. Initiative some loot. You then made your way across a great many catwalks and fought incredible amounts of bats, as well as a large wyvern bat. Thrum attuned himself to a cursed meat cleaver, which immediately sent him in a berserk state, literally the second that he was nicked by any amount of damage. And it was basically just became a game of him being paralyzed by ghoul bats at the start. Until he was finally hit with calm emotions, in which you guys wandered into what was formerly a shrine to Father Mountain and Mother Fire, that had been since turned into a makeshift prison area that is now empty, where you fought 2 Minotaur cultists, and you had elected to take a short rest in the room.
Yep.
So
I will say the 2 cultists, when we were trying to get the final kill, and I rolled a double natural 1 on an advantage. Because the universe hates me that way.
So, we pick up right after your short rest.
Yep.
I believe you guys have already done, judging by your health bars, you've already done all the rolls and everything for the short rest, so.
Yep. I didn't have many hit die left, so.
So I will bring back up the initiative order. Any roleplay you guys want to do, of course.
So,
do we want to keep bringing Ivy, or do we want to have Miku?
I'd say keep Ivy with the range.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, I was just checking before I rolled.
And her help with lock picking and stuff.
Oh, that's the question. Does she have any hit dice left? She does.
Yeah, she's only like 6 hit points shy, so.
I was just gonna roll 1 real quick.
Yep.
That'll be fine.
and did you notice that this room looked like the one that had the hellhounds in it? Because I mean, I don't think we'd have the top-down view to really be positive that this is the same room.
Yeah.
I did see that it had the stairway down, and I know that we saw that when we were in there, when we teleported. So I could probably assume that it's probably the same place. Whether or not I know for sure is another question, but we did know we're eventually going to come across hellhounds, possibly.
I feel like it's a safe assumption.
Okay.
I will say, before we progress into the room and such, I want to say that I have my potion of fire resistance at the ready in case we do see them, and I'm going to drink it as soon as I see them.
Yeah,
Okay.
Nolgrim will do the same.
Yeah.
And
same here.
make sure to spread the information of what may be on the other side of the store.
So, anything we need to know about hellhounds?
They breathe fire. They bite hard. Probably best to spread up as much as possible once we get in there, if they are there, so we don't bunch up and just turn into a giant pyre.
Yeah.
Hey Freya, that does it look more like a machine or a bodysuit?
It's literally like a stone statue with some metal bits in it that she crawls inside of. So it's significantly larger.
That statue of yours, is it
I imagine
is it
like
immune
a
to
stone
fire?
statue, but articulated like a He-Man action figure.
Yeah.
Love it. Rubber bands and all. Is it immune to fire? I guess. Wait, are you immune to fire when you're in it?
I am not.
Imagine that thing heats up pretty easily.
Yeah. I imagine in that case, yeah, it's probably less direct fire damage, more.
Mhm. Because while she's inside of it, she has full cover, so that means she cannot be directly targeted. So, like, a bite from a hellhound would have to target the battle suit, but area effects might be able to hit her instead. The area effect stuff I'm kind of going based upon logic. Like, if it's described as like a cone of like biting insects, I'm gonna say that only hits the battle suit because that makes sense. But anywho's it.
Ivy would have just moved there for the initiative check, so.
Alright. Jaskell?
Well, let's get to it. The door appears to be closed. Like to the point that I can't move through it.
Yep. He closed it again. So you want to open it?
Yeah.
Double doors swing open.
Now you've done it.
There's single move and dodge action, I guess.
Okay.
Not that I think it helps against AoEs, but
I believe it actually, if you look at the dodge action, it does give you advantage on dexterity saving throws, if I remember right. Let me double check. I remember that.
it would make sense. But
Yeah, I think it's a logic thing. Yes, you also have advantage on dexterity saving throws while you take the dodge action.
yeah, this could be important. So onward to Freya.
Freya.
All right.
And despite your size, you can move through Fergus's and Taskel's space.
All right. I guess I'm going to step up behind because I can't go because I'd be on Taskell space.
Okay.
It looks clear so far.
Nolgrim.
He'll move to catch up. That was a double move to get there. Oh, no, he'll do a move and then ready a Eldritch Blast if an enemy comes into view.
Gotcha. Fergus.
Okay. Just gonna straight line move to here. This is like the room itself is pretty like stone made and everything. It's just
Yeah,
like,
it's just carved out stone. No tiling or anything. It looks like they just chiseled a room out of the rock.
and their paws don't like leave burn marks as they travel or anything.
Give me a survival.
22.
It is faint because it would definitely be more of a burn mark thing on like grass or something like that, but it is faintly on the wood. You do see it looks like some slightly fresher paw marks going down the stairs.
I would look back at the rest and be like, looks like our doggy friends went downstairs, so that's gonna be fun. What is there anything I could roll or know about how smart hellhounds are supposed to be? Are they just as smart as normal dogs, or are they smarter?
Oh, good question. Go ahead and roll a religion.
13.
Probably, yeah, you're not exactly certain with a 13.
Yeah,
Probably need like a 15.
that's fine. But yeah, that would be my turn. I'll probably just take a page from Taskell's book and take the dodge action.
Yep. Drum.
Move on up. And ready a javelin. Wait, no, I don't think I have javelins anymore. Ready a axe to throw.
Okay. Ivy.
Now here's the question, because I pictured Ivy doing this. Would she be able to crawl and just like kind of hang on to Freya when she's in this mech suit?
I mean, probably yes. She won't be able to fire a bow though.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do it right now, but in general.
Yeah, in general. Yeah, she's pretty spawn-like.
I'm gonna have her dash just to get out of the way to over here, because otherwise she's like stopping right on top of Freya.
Yep. Taskell.
And I went down the stairs, you say.
Yep. Towards our destination. So love to see it. Starting to think the land of lava would have been better than coming down this cave. At least lava's going to burn you.
Hey, maybe that would have kept you two from trying to run off on your own.
Touche.
And can't see nothing down the stairs, just more stairs and darkness there.
Yeah, it goes down beyond your dark vision. Ivy does say, well, I see the door over there. Do we want to take the crossbar off before we go down? Just in case we want to come back this way?
Mm,
It'll make a quicker escape, so probably.
hey, guess I'll head and do that.
Yeah, we can drop out an initiative order for this if you guys just want to do that. Head down to the next floor. No need to extend a simple scene out into a 15-minute affair.
Yeah, I would like to go at like 20 feet ahead of the party to try to stealth and scout ahead.
Sure. Why don't you guys go ahead and just in this stair room arrange yourself on how you want to go down to the next floor, and then I can copy paste you.
As a note, Nolgrim would close these doors behind us.
Yep, that's fair.
Or how are we lining up? I don't know.
Nolgrim will stick towards the middle.
Yep.
I'll probably be like this far ahead then. However,
Yeah, 'cause just to let you guys know, the room that you're going to go down to in the next floor is the exact same dimensions as this square room that you're in here with the stairs in the center. So this would just be like how when you get down there, how you file out and spread across the room.
Where do you guys think the
Freya lead the way.
our order here?
Yeah, I would let Freya take front of the non-stealthy group. And
so yeah, I'd roll the stealth ahead of time since.
Mm-hmm. All right. So
We need to find the gnomes after we're done with this to have them invent an elevator for all of our future minds.
there is basic like elevator technology and everything like that, but it's
Like
crank.
a dumb waiter.
All right. So
A dumb waiter with a basket full of gnomes on the other end.
okay. So I'll move you guys over to the new map. All your tokens are on there, but I know that Fergus and Ivy are like 20 feet ahead. After about 100 feet descent deeper into the earth, you enter into another square room, much like the one that you just descended from. The tunnels here are caked in a lot more like dirt and, judging by the smell, manure. And there's occasionally places that look like divots into the rock were filled in with cobblestone, which is definitely not dwarven.
Mm. Okay. And having coming down earlier than the rest of them as they're making their way down.
Mm-hmm.
Me and probably Fergus too can't help but notice a familiar looking look. Does this look like it might be another Minotaur? From his point of view?
Let me do this real quick. Oh, that should have been an advantage, but it was 17. Give me a perception. Yeah, that's a Minotaur hiding around the corner, using it as cover.
Okay. Now the question is, does he look like he's noticed me?
It looks like he was lying in wait.
Okay, so it's pretty easy since there's not really a hidey spots.
There's not a hidey spot. He's got dark vision, and also the procession up above is coming down.
Yeah. Chung 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 chung.
Yeah.
Just going to well, probably just bring up the initiative, huh?
Yep, just did. I'm just gonna go ahead and add Minotaur onto this by default. And then
Do you have like a separate token you made for the unknown, or is that actually a thing you could do for Tornado?
I made a separate little question mark token.
Gotcha.
I wish there was just a nice little thing you could do, but nah. I
Like
had
you
to
could just like check on a token that it's not revealed until the players can see it or something.
I know that'd be nice, but no, it's just a separate token. I just keep in like because there's sections of walls where there's no room at all that I can just stash it in, so you guys just won't see the unknown question mark token. But
Gotcha.
all right, Taskell, you're first down the stairs. At the top of your turn, you'll be where you're standing right now. The little black shadow box is just showing that there's the it goes up from there.
Ooh.
I know technically it would be the exact opposite of a shadow, but you get the idea.
Easier to make darker than lighter, usually. At least can still maintain readability. Any signal about the cow, or?
I wasn't sure if it was going to be something I had to do on my turn or not, but I would have told Ivy to kind of alert you guys while I kept an eye out.
Yeah, frantic nonverbal if you want to stay silent.
Mm-hmm. Some thief can't hand signals to Ivy to kind of notify the party.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I'll take a position along this wall then. I assume part of the hand signal's like over there.
Yeah. Like it's not like sign language to point there. Like point, neck.
Yes, but it is still a hand signal.
True.
All right. Nelgrim.
I'll shift down this way and eyes on this side hall.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll do ready Eldritch Blast if an enemy appears.
Okay. First.
Since he hasn't acted on us yet, I will use a bonus action to observe the creature.
Mm-hmm.
Since he's within distance, and see if he has any vulnerabilities.
He has no vulnerabilities.
I don't think so, but I figured I might as well check while I do that.
Absolutely.
He's invulnerable.
Let's see. Actually, this is a question. Sorry, I'm looking up something before I just assume I'm going to do it.
Yep, no worries.
Unvulnerable? Is that just like not very vulnerable?
Let's see. Yeah, okay, I will bring out that Misty Marrow flute, and I will use it to cast Enthrall on the Minotaur.
Okay. What's it saving throw there?
Let's see. Let's see. You weave a distracting string of words. Creatures just you can see within range. Makes a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
If it can't be charmed, it automatically succeeds.
They can be charmed, so you don't have to worry about that.
It has advantage if it's fighting us, but technically it's not fighting us now.
Very true. All right, it's just a flat wisdom. 21.
Okay, so it has disadvantage on anything to notice anything besides me.
Really? That failed the saving throw?
Oh, 21. Sorry, I thought you said 12 for some reason.
No, 21.
Okay, yeah, so that passes. So he's very much noticed that I cast a spell on him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Minotaur is weirdly super wise.
When you use that flute, do you have to play it?
Yes.
Yeah. So it's just some really soft, ethereal music that passes through barriers.
Think about it. The Minotaur would be a philosopher. He does nothing but walk around in an empty maze with only his thoughts.
Yep. When all you do is wander a maze, you don't have time for much others than introspection and self-improvement.
I will just go ahead and take a step back so I have better line of sight with many different corridors. So
I mean, geez, think about what
Ivy,
kind
protect
of
me.
you have to do in an empty maze
that
to
wasn't my
maintain that
intent.
physique.
Yeah. Shield me with your forehead.
You all hear a very loud metallic bang echo throughout the tunnels. And then I can't do the effect very well, but you hear a voice that echoes definitely deeper from in this floor. That's different than the one you heard from Shrine, but is still like a kind of gruff, feral sounding voice. It says, "So the dwarves have come to reclaim." Well, you won't get very far. I and Balaam, champion of Xanadrath, the scion of Bahamut, and your killers.
Wait, Bahamut. Isn't that
Jihad?
Not Bahamut.
Tiamat?
Bahamut.
Bahamut. Okay.
Sorry, there's two very similar.
It's very
sounding
similar,
words.
but I'm like, wait a minute. I'm
No.
getting confused signals here.
Yeah, no, Bahamut, the demon lord.
Gotcha. I feel like Bahamut, the evil one, probably would do that intentionally. Make sure his name is the same as a god.
Very dramatic zoom in. I don't know who any of those people are.
Two avatars appear before your summons. Like, one of us is who you actually summoned. The other isn't.
Man, I should have done that for Way of the Wicked. So who are you? Hi, I'm Saren Ray. Anyway, back to the intimidating evil speech. He goes, "You may have gone this deep into our center of power, but you will not find this this place much to your liking. But do try. You refused our Lord's mercy, so now you shall only know death."
Oh, okay. I was worried there for a moment that it was the demon already.
All right. And that's that turn. But on the conclusion of that one, the Minotaur's turn. And he runs in there. Good news is he's out of reach for his goring attack, but so he can't use his charge ability, but he will take a reckless attack against Ivy, because I don't know if he saw Taskell right there. Ivy was the direct
I
sight.
was gonna say, didn't Haskell prepare something, or was it his whole turn to get to that position?
It was 10 feet. I could have prepared something, but I didn't actually say.
Well, it doesn't matter. He's about to kill Ivy.
We're opening up this session great, guys.
Yeah, no.
And she's at 0. Exactly.
Just runs in there with a roar and just swings around and just bam, down.
Ivy, no! And then Eldritch Blast from Ready to Action.
Okay, go ahead and roll it.
Okay, that's who said they were ready in action. I knew someone said something.
First and then second.
Okay, the second one will miss. First one will hit. May not have 20 AC, but they're certainly higher than 10. So just 1 second. Then we'll get.
I heard that bell. That was Ivy getting her lights knocked out.
All right. Thrum.
Alright, Thrum will step over here and go large. As a bonus action.
You see, the meta in Pathfinder that we've played so far is more characters, and the meta in D&D we're finding is getting bigger.
Oops.
Oh man, I can't wait till the climax of this campaign where you all get Dwarf Voltron.
Hell yeah.
So, what is the animal the dwarf Voltron is themed after?
Goats?
I mean, it could be, but I figured it'd be something more underground. You see, no, we make them out of bullets.
There you go.
And I'll form the head. That'll miss. That will hit.
Oh yeah, you still have that cleaver.
Oh yeah, this is the best cutting tool ever. I'll never put it down.
It's still a +1 weapon. All right, yeah. Scores a being hit on its side there. Also, don't forget it reckless, so you have advantage too.
Oh, well, can I roll 2 more then? Because I've got 2 attacks now at this level.
Yeah, I guess so. One of them, the second one will be discounted unless it's a natural 20, no matter what, because the 17 still hit.
Okay, so that would just act like my first 2 advantage rolls, right?
Yeah.
So,
Okay, that'll hit. For another 11. All right. Ivy, death saving throw. 1 success.
Looking at my spells left, I seem to recall we were going to check the next room after a short rest, then take a long rest at the top of the stairs.
yeah.
Nope.
Yep. But now we got a Minotaur.
Mm-hmm. Freya, you're coming down the stairs and you see all this business.
We are now going to perform the maneuver known as the KFC double down. Where can I
Where are we
move
gonna
through?
find that much chicken?
Can I move through this middle part where the stairs are?
Yeah, that's just like you coming down the stairs, so that's all good.
Okay. Well, I'd actually end up right. Ooh, let me move that back.
Oh, God.
Oh, it's not mapping to the grid.
It looks like your character was one that was mapping the grid originally.
There we go. Actually, can I hit from here?
10 feet? Yeah. What's the reach? What's the reach? I forget. I think it might be only 5 feet on your.
Yeah, I think last session we determined it didn't say it got reached. That's why Throne moved over here so you'd be able to fit in.
All right.
I mean, you still have the move you need to get in closer if you want to. So.
Moving in. And then just the 1 attack now, right?
You lost the double attack from your other one.
That's what I thought.
That hits.
I was ready to make a rollable table for Freya, so you don't have to have the double token.
Michael said he was fine with it. I was gonna make a rollable table for him. We can still do that in the future, but if Michael's fine with it, that's fine too.
Yeah.
I can do it either way.
I mean, I don't care. The only thing would be the health is separate between Freya and the.
That makes sense.
We could on the sheet you can have the there is a little ad thing that says class resource. We can make the hit points and then we can give you a second health bar. That's just always the hit points of your suit.
Yeah, that's true. Well, we can work it out later. The sword for now,
Yep.
anyways.
Also, just so you know, for future reference as well. So, if you want, I know that you have something that adds like a +1 to like melee damage rolls. If you would want to have that on your suit instead of your axe, you can. So,
Okay.
either way, you hit him and you do 8 damage. Oh, actually, roll it a second time because you would have had advantage because it was reckless, just to see if you get a natural 20.
Fish
Roll
stick.
the attack again.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Nope. Okay, it's all good. Still do the damage.
Excuse me.
All right, Haskell.
Well, we'll have to just see if she'll hold on. Because at the moment it's just the one.
Mhm.
And it's at advantage, so
Oh yeah,
battle axe away.
definitely will hit.
On the 5, but that's 5 closer.
Scoreboard.
Could bonus
Put it
action
on the board.
spell in, but I think I've got 3 left total at the moment. And we might need 3. 4 counting first level.
Elgrim.
Another round of Eldritch Blast.
Okay, don't forget an advantage.
Yep.
Got the first time. That'll still miss.
Yep, and second one.
That'll hit. Yep. Damage still up. Looking rough though. Fergus.
Okay, so excuse me. Yeah, It still hasn't. It's been less. Okay, I was just making sure I couldn't use Hunter's Mark, and I couldn't remember. But it's been. I used it this day, so.
Mhm.
Well, I am going to target the one that's I can see, obviously,
Yep.
and advantage.
That'll hit. 15. Big hit, still up.
Okay. I'm not liking this, so I'm going to use my bonus action to second wind.
Gotcha.
So that'll be my turn.
All right. Hear another loud metallic bang, but then nothing else happens. And it's just echoing from deeper into the floor. It's the Minotaur's turn. And it's going to take a shot at... All right, it's going to take a shot at Thrum.
Oh no.
All right, it's not doing reckless, so it'll have just a normal. So it could very well miss. 18, pretty sure it did not.
It hit.
So you take 21 slashing damage.
Oof.
Will save.
High roll, yeah. Will save.
Oh, he saved.
Yep, you
Does
do
not
not go
go
berserk.
berserk.
You're definitely safe. And that's the
I
end of its
honestly
turn.
completely forgot about that curse taking effect on Thrum before we started the session.
Don't forget to actually take that 21 damage there, Thrum.
Yeah, I'm trying to do the math.
Right,
Because
oh
he's
yeah,
got
well,
his
you're-
temporary hit points, and then
Oh, either way, it's your turn when you got it figured out. Yeah, Minotaurs do not get a lot of attacks, but they certainly do hit hard.
Mm-hmm.
It's because the axe is a D12. I could have just as easily rolled a 1 and a 2, and it would have been much less impressive.
Well, it's also 2d12 on top of everything.
Oh, yeah, it's 2d12. That's what I'm just saying. It's like I could have rolled a 1 and a 2, and it would have been a lot more underwhelming. But I got an 11 and an 8, so spikes.
oh, I didn't notice it was my turn. Sorry.
Yeah, no worries.
He's
You were
gonna
doing
swing
your
back at him.
Yep.
And Cleaver.
Make use of that cleaver until we take it away from you.
Yeah, man. It's the greatest weapon ever.
Yeah, I just roll wisdom every time it gets hit, out of curiosity.
Yeah, every time he takes damage.
Okay.
What if his temporary hit points negate the damage? Does it still have to roll because it's technically damage?
I think it's still technically damage because he got attacked. So yeah, you bring the cleaver down right into the center of its skull and kills it. It had 8 hit points left, and you did 13 points of damage.
I am the killing cleaver. Tis the best weapon. And he's gonna kick the dead body just for shits and giggles.
All right, Ivy, death saving throw.
That's a fail.
Failure. All right, Freya.
All right, who's that dude that was talking?
The devil guy.
Was it him and kicks the Minotaur a little bit?
Yeah, that was definitely a different voice than the demon that talked before.
And said it was its champion. Well, the champion is something.
We are the champions.
Well, what's the move?
At the moment, we need to get one of our forces back up and awake so we can not leave someone behind, because this isn't good. Especially if they have more of those to like points at the Minotaur.
Yeah, I can get Ivy back up.
I could use my poultice here.
Oh, you're gonna bring Ivy up?
I just have to wait till my turn. Imagine that in character. Yes, but I can't move right now. It's not my turn.
All right. In that case, what direction you guys want to head?
That's the question. Do we think we're up to being able to handle him at our strength at the moment, or do we need to make a tactical withdrawal?
could probably take anything down with this cleaver.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
That's a vote for
fine, but
withdraw.
either way, for the time being, I'm going right there.
At this point, they'd probably follow us up, but
Yeah, but that's just a kill box at that point.
And then what is it that Tasco's been doing? He's been taking a dodge action?
That it just makes all attack rolls against you a disadvantage and gives you advantage on dexterity saving throws.
Alright. And I guess I'll do that.
Taskell?
let's see. Use my last level 1 for the day. Possibly forever, but we'll see.
Alright. That's 6 hit points to Ivy.
Gotcha. She startles back awake and probably is not happy about being the brunt of that attack.
Ow!
Hey, you
Don't-
took quite
don't
the
worry.
hit.
Yeah, you took it like a champ.
Why was I in the front?
To be fair, I didn't realize I was getting behind you until I moved. And then at that
You
point,
saw
I
it
was actually-
though. You saw it.
I did, but I thought we had more time.
Was there anything else, Taskell?
No.
No, good.
So it sounds like we're going to be headed back up, eh?
This is up to you. This is the question that I'm posing to you guys that, can spellcast. I'm about as good to go as I can ever be.
As am I, but then again, it doesn't take
Yeah.
me as long to recharge.
Is there any reason to turn around right now?
I mean, we could probably
I
just
think
press them.
Taskell's tapped as far as spells. And for some reason, y'all wanted to uncurse Thrum, which is just silly.
Well, if you get attacked when you're behind us, then all of a sudden we're being attacked by two fronts.
Well, he'll attack you from backwards.
Well, you've got to respect that it was remembered coat, because you know just as well as me that it was a complete coin flip.
Let's remember, every long rest, I roll 8 possible wandering monsters. So
That's a lot.
1 per hour. It's
I like
not
it.
8 encounters. It's I roll on a d20
Oh, for a chance for an encounter.
for
I
a
got
chance
you.
for an encounter.
But you roll 8 times. I get you.
Mhm.
Very
So,
cool.
8 back-to-back fights would be pretty rough.
Well, anyways.
So, Milgram, what you doing?
Oh, I was muted. He just kind of peeked around the corner, then came back and said, "All right, I'll follow your lead. After you guys, and I'll take rear guard and just ready to attack if an enemy comes into view."
All right. Fergus.
I am going to move to here to see if I can get any sight lines on anything. And seeing nothing yet, I am going to retreat back and let people know the pathways up there look like they're clear at the moment.
You
And
guys
then-
will notice that Explorer mode is currently turned off. That's for reasons.
Shifting map, I got it. I am going to hold an action to fire if anything comes in this area.
Okay. Another loud metallic bang.
Why is he still on the turn order?
Can we get an idea of which direction the bank's going from? Like if it sounds louder on one
It's
tower,
way
or the
too
other?
echoey. There's no good way to know
Okay.
right now.
Was there
Curiosity,
R on
curiosity-
the-
sorry, real quick.
Sorry.
These are ceilings, right? It's not just a wall X high. but it's actually like enclosed and covered, so even if there's no getting on top of these walls, for example.
Oh no. It's 10 feet up and then it's a ceiling. Yeah.
Okay.
It's not open air.
Okay. Sorry, go ahead, Cope.
I was going to ask, before we came down these stairs, was there a shuttable, closable, lockable door at the top?
No. Back the way you came, there was the double doors, which are barrable only from the side. That you don't move your token until I.
Oh God, I'm getting big.
No, and the little temple room doors were not lockable. They weren't that strong.
I see. We gotta hold this here. Oh, that sucks. 8 healing.
8 healing and 4 damage from the shards. Got it.
Yeah.
Let me heal you with my punches.
Take the pain.
Just throws a jar of leeches. It's healthy.
It works.
A weekly bleeding is part of a healthy lifestyle.
People have lived through it.
Something might say in spite of it, but
Also, afterwards, the leeches make good eating.
All right, it wouldn't be a bad idea to let Ivy get some rest.
I'm good. I can continue on.
Mm-hmm.
That your turn, Thrum?
Yep.
All right, Ivy.
Oh, probably just tuck into the corner in the meantime.
Mhm.
Can't see her wanting to be in the front at all right now.
Freya.
All right. Let's.
Out of character, I will say, Kenneth, your guy is usually our trump card in big fights. So if you are telling us you need to rest, let's go rest.
I got 2 level 3s and a level 2 left. So, I mean, I could probably take one more big fight, but ain't no healing coming after that.
Yeah, that's not good.
Come on, I have some healing.
I'm fine
Okay.
with pressing on because I
do
know
have 2
as
charges
per,
left in the Stein.
I know as per rules also. I think you can only do a long rest once every 24 hours.
Yeah.
And I know it hasn't probably been that long since we did a long rest before.
Oh, I didn't know that rule.
Well, otherwise,
Yeah,
if there's
you'd
too
abuse
many
it. That makes
situations
sense.
where everyone's just gonna be like, "Well, we had one encounter, nap time."
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's a good rule. Makes sense.
I suggest we all try to stick together as much as possible. But, I think that goes without saying.
What is that?
Well,
What are you doing on your desk that is making scratchy noises? That resounding through your microphone.
Does that mean?
I'm pretty sure it's on Mike's end.
It's not my desk.
Never mind.
Not me.
okay.
Okay. Is that your turn there, Freya?
Yeah. Just
All right.
looking out.
Task.
Guess we're going north then. Don't really want to push further past, so I'll just take the dodge action here.
Okay. Real question for you guys: do I scare my players or something? Because I was running the game last night, and they were scared of everything. Like,
Huh? No, I'm fine.
okay, I was just wondering because I remember because they snuck into a place in the session last night, and there was these 3 creatures that did so much damage to them, despite the fact that they had 11 AC and like 20 hit points, and they're level 6s, and they could have just instantly killed them. But they were so convinced that something was going to majorly mangle them if they attacked them. They just did nothing.
Well, I'm trying to play my character smart because I went with the
Yeah.
mastermind thief
No,
or the
I
rogue
hear you.
class.
I'm not criticizing. I was just wondering aloud.
Yeah.
Either way.
I do have to say, if those players you were with last night don't DM and don't know the monsters manual, they really have no idea.
All right. Nolgrim.
All right, he's going to move up, seeing that they're intent on pushing forward. Go here and ready another attack if or another Eldritch Blast if enemy comes into view.
All right. Fergus.
I am going to move to here. And bonus action dash to here and hold an action to fire if I see anything.
Okay. Another loud metallic bang. And
Out of curiosity, that bang, you said it's metallic, but is there any sort of... Right now, Nogrim's kind of... Well, I guess Nogrim's wondering if it's also accompanied by the sound of, say, stone grinding on stone and walls moving or something shifting.
you can do a perception on your turn when the time comes.
Okay.
All right. Thrum.
All right, onward we go. Peek around the corner, take the dodge action.
Ivy.
So I can't see her, but I'll
Oh.
say probably wherever she can be between Thrum and Freya.
She can either be behind Freya or...
Probably behind Freya then. I can't see her wanting to go up right
Alright.
now.
next to Taskell then. All right. Freya.
All right. Well, no, I'm not scared of whatever the GM's got going on over here. What are you talking about?
Says the inventor of the double pit trap.
There. You guys want to check this side passage first?
Shrug.
Cool. That's pretty much going to be my move there.
Okay. Taskell.
Refound a Fergus. So come on down here. Oh, I see a thing. But that's the movement. Actually, I think that was a double move.
Yeah.
Yep.
No Grum.
Move up and then use my action to try to identify if there's any sort of grinding or some other sounds going on with the bang that might
Yeah,
imply
Perception.
perception. That's about right.
It's a banging sound of metal. It's hard to tell with all the echoes.
Okay. That's my turn.
All right. Fergus.
Okay. We're all kind of spread around right now, but
We should probably get closer.
I'm gonna roll a stealth as a bonus action.
Okay.
So that'll be. It says Ivy, but it's me.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
It's
Cool.
5, 10, 15, 20. Just tuck over here. And that'll be. I'll hold another action to fire if I see something, but.
Okay. As you cross over that area, there's a slight give beneath your foot, and you hear a click. Give me a dexterity saving throw.
Son of a bitch. 15.
Okay. So
before you tell me what happens.
Yep.
I was just seeing if I can add dexterity with my superiority die is all.
if that's what you'd like to do.
I can't use it to add to this anyway, so I just wanted to. I wanted to check before you said whatever.
Yeah. Totally fine.
Because all my proficiencies, like all my superiority stuff, I have to do it before I know the result.
So, cunningly concealed amongst the dirt, shit, and cobblestone on the ceiling, a metal grated gate shoots down from above. You succeeded your dexterity saving throw, so you get to tell me if you want to move backwards here or here, as the gate is going to come down on your space that you're on right now.
Definitely gonna go back.
Okay. Metal gate.
I think I found out what that metal grating sound is. Watch for closing doors.
All right.
That's no good.
If you had failed the dexterity saving throw, I'm not going to tell you what the number is, but you just passed it. I would have gotten to decide which side you were going to be on, and I definitely would have pushed you forward and then dropped a gate to cut you off from the party.
Oh, for sure. I mean, why wouldn't you?
Yep. Doesn't actually do damage. It's just here to fuck with you. All right.
That'll be my turn.
All right. Fergus, you hear a loud metallic bang. That is much closer. And if I look correctly, you can just see the fringe of it over here. It looks like some orangey red light.
That's not good. Guys, we got trouble up north. Guys?
Should we come your way?
Yes, please. Shield me with your forehead.
Okay, moving some stuff around.
Like a 9-head.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Thrum.
All right. Five more. And he will bonus action dodge.
Okay.
I mean, regular action dodge.
Mm-hmm. IV, do you just want her to stay in the rough middle of the group there?
Probably.
Okay, I'll just put her here. I'll just probably say she dodges, because I think she ended up moving to get there. Freya.
Alright, so we needed to head toward Fergus, right? Wasn't he somewhere down here?
Yes.
Hey,
Possibly.
Alright.
if you can make it to just past Taskell, you'll be good. but we went north.
Okay, I see. Well, that's gonna be my turn. That was technically a double move.
Kidoki?
Well, could you have made it? 40, 50, 60. No, you wouldn't have been able to make it. Because giant dwarf statue in front is real good.
Technically, she's the fastest of you as well in that thing.
Yeah.
Movement speed
Oh,
of 30
then she
feet.
could have made it. You have 30 movement speed?
Yep.
Yeah, she could have made it up there because you moved 35, and that's just another 25 to get up there. If you'll let her retcon.
All right.
All right.
I swear to God, if her mech doesn't have a self-destruct button after a certain point in this campaign, I will riot.
Damn,
That's when you drop it
fast.
into a. That's when you drop into a field of drow from above after you had cast fly on it, and it just detonates in the middle of the field.
Okay. That's the end of Freya's turn. Taskell.
Do you get to parachute out way down?
I already took parachute extra. I already took my turn, and I already took my move. Peeking around the corner, I'm gonna just keep the dodge action going.
Okay. Elgrim.
Ulgrim's going to move to catch up. Maybe we'll go diagonally across the corners, or do I need to go around?
No, you have to move around.
Okay.
I'm not allowing corner scumming.
No worries.
Otherwise.
That's why I asked. It's 25 to get there, and ready action for Eldritch Blast if enemy comes into view.
Fergus.
I'm gonna just kind of chill right here and hold an action to fire.
Okay. You guys hear scraping of metal on stone as it is a giant metal spiked ball wreathed in fire slams into the wall there, and it looks like it's beginning to spin up again to come your guys' direction.
Oh shit!
Run away!
Fucking didn't know we were operating on Mario Kart rules.
Yeah, I know. It's the bet. It's weirdly hard to find a picture of a metal spiked ball.
No, it's cool.
Oh, can I go up there and just look at it?
Okay, just this once.
Okay. Oh, yes!
Well, even if it was spiked, it wouldn't really be
We're
rolling.
fighting the Koopa King.
But yeah. Okey-doke. Memento. All right. Drum.
Did y'all say anything about the ball? Because he can't.
Probably like run away.
Yeah, probably go shit. Fuck.
As you see us all turn in slow motion to start running your direction.
As he comes past Ivy, he says, "Run, lass!" And get there. And yeah.
Okay. I'll just assume Ivy is going to follow you then, not to take control from you, Richard. But
Yeah, I
pass
know
the
you're
input.
good.
So dash to be right there along with Thrum. Freya.
All right, so that's coming this direction.
Yeah, you're very certain of that.
Okay. Comically runs away.
Yep. Oh, this is going to be a fun floor. Is that all you're? Is that all you're moving?
Yes.
Okay. Haskell.
Right, well. It's that move, and then just seeing Thrum down there, I'll double move.
Mm-hmm.
What are we running from? Did you see it?
I think he's saying that to Haskell. Can I?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's big contraption, I guess. Didn't get a good look at it.
Run away!
Nolgrim.
Oakham will follow suit and follow everybody else. Like, oh, fuck this. 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 2, 3, 4. And that'll be my turn.
Okay. Fergus.
Okay, so run away to bonus action to here and just kind of chill here. I have an idea, but I'm not sure what's happening right now.
All right.
So
Spike Ball's turn. It smashes into this wall here. It looks like it's gonna head south now. It's a little more accurate than some random machine would be, I will have to say.
yeah, I kind of got the sense of that it seems to be adjusting to us.
Because it definitely can only go in like a straight line, and it only stops when it hits a wall. I'll just tell you guys this: it's got a move speed of 60 feet, so.
If it's in a straight line, we're not outrunning it. Got it.
But it has to be, yeah. But it can't corner; it can only straight line.
Oh.
Okay.
I suppose the question then is, can we damage it?
It's up to you to try.
Uh-huh.
It doesn't bleed. We can't kill it.
It's not a machine. It's not a machine.
How can we kill that which has no brakes?
From.
All right, let's go around this way. Maybe we can lose it. And Thrum just keeps on moving through, and he's going to use the dodge action.
Okay. I will probably keep pace with you. Also dodge action. Rhea.
Okay, so it's just gonna keep coming towards us, right?
You know how I said it about staying clumped up? Maybe not the best idea. I'm bad enough to admit when I'm wrong.
Well, in times when you don't know what to do, you have to take the boldest action possible. Okay? I'm gonna go try splitting in half with my axe.
Okay.
So, wish there were Pathfinder and I could have charge rules. Nope, we're just gonna go in there.
Okay. Give me
This is a
attack roll.
great idea, guys. Trust me.
The best idea.
That'll hit. Damage. You swing your axe and it hits a metallic clang, which doesn't do a whole lot to it. I'm not going to leave you guys a mystery. Like a lot of objects in 5th edition, this has a damage threshold. But how that works is that it's a fixed number, and if it's anything over that, equal to or over the threshold, you do your full damage. If it's under it, which you were, you do nothing. It's a lot like hardness from
Hardness,
Pathfinder,
yeah.
except rather than subtracting damage, it's just a flat rate. So that way, it's like you can't technically, like in Pathfinder, you could technically use an animine dagger and stab a ship to death. In 5th edition, it's just like no, daggers won't be able to get like 10 damage.
I like that better.
Yeah, me too. But if you get over the damage threshold, then you do the full pop. It's not a subtraction, so you just didn't get high enough damage to get over its threshold. Was there anything you want to do? Because I think you still have 10 feet of movement. And you can move after an attack as well. Because I don't need to tell you that this thing doesn't have AOs.
Or does it?
Just moving 10 feet back.
All right. Taskle.
I really don't know. I don't think. Yeah, 7's probably not going to cut it for my damage either. But, guess I'll take a position here.
Okay.
And ready a two-handed swing with the battle axe.
Okay. Nolgrim.
Shit. Why do they not stay together?
Because that'd be too boring. We've been playing smart the entire first hour and a half of this game, so.
Alright.
Come on, Nolgrim. I think I put a dent in it.
Shit. Okay, I'll stay here and ready Eldritch Blast for if it pops into view, and because I can see that square, and I can imagine it's probably going to go in that direction.
Fergus.
Just see the other two preparing to smack and stuff like, okay, we're really doing this fine. Step over and I'm going to try to fire a shot at it.
Okay. Go for it. That'll hit.
Turn off sneak because it's not 13.
Yep, that actually gets through its damage threshold.
So one of my arrows lodged in, like, okay, that worked. I'm out of here. I'm going to step back.
Yep.
So if its threshold were a 10, would it just take 3 damage there?
Nope,
No,
it takes
it's-
13.
It would take 13. It's just once it gets over it, it takes all of it.
Yep, it's like a
Gotcha.
damage minimum. I like that because it's like one of those things where it's like you can't use a dagger to destroy a sailing ship, but if you fireball it, it'll still do massive damage like it should. You know?
Yeah.
I got you.
Okay. So, Freya, could you do a dexterity saving throw with your battle suit as this ball is going to run you over?
No problem. I am going to do my Flash of Genius to add 4 to whatever my result is.
Cool.
Because that is just an all-around useful skill to have. And you said dexterity save?
Dexterity save. Actually didn't macro.
It's 21.
Okay, so that does pass. So that means you'll take half this damage as you're knocked prone.
Do I get a chance to fire my Eldritch Blast? Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, no, that's not what I
77
thought.
damage.
I'll have you know, with the exception of the 3d6 fire damage, that's what a boulder trap is in the DMG.
Oh.
That's just what it is.
Wow.
Oh wait, sorry, I misread my notes. You do not take the slashing damage, but you do take the 13 points of fire damage. So full fire, but
That's a big note to miss there. 64 damage.
yep. So you can. So, hey, you getting it? You got it back. Those Eldritch Blasts do nothing. That Battle Axe does hit.
Probably does nothing.
Probably does nothing, yes.
Clang.
Clang, clang. But you are still prone, though, no matter what, because it's a giant rolling ball that passed through your space.
No problem.
You just somehow, with your suit, managed to duck and cover. Yeah, because it does 10d10 if you fail the save. Sorry, I just had to double check my notes.
I feel like that should be piercing instead of slashing. Is the if you fall prone, maybe the spikes miss you, but if they stab into you,
I mean, it's a whirling spiky ball. I don't know.
Yeah.
Let's be clear here. Does anyone here have a particular difference in damage resistance to slashing versus piercing? If the answer is no, then it doesn't matter.
I'm more offended by piercing. I feel like there's no good time to penetrate my body.
But there's no chance to bludgeon your body?
Yeah.
You don't know what he pays for.
Yeah.
Or what I get paid to do.
Okay. Oh, no, that's not right.
Hey, look, it's a friend.
And he is going to swing his great axe at Fergus, because that's all he can do.
Okay.
12 with that'll
That'll
miss you.
miss. Yep. As I scream out zoinks.
And the ball is definitely whirling up to come Taskell and Fergus's way.
Good, it'll hit the Minotaur.
Mm-hmm.
Thrum, you just heard a loud clanging, scraping, banging of stone.
Yeah, I also heard them say, "Oh, we're doing this now? Oh, great!" And Freya, I think, yelled, "Hey, I put a dent in it." Thrum is going to turn around, put a hand up to Ivy, and say, "Run away! Now come back! Now we're gonna fight it! Now we're gonna run away! Let's go!"
I mean, I don't know. I heard giant spike ball. I don't know if that's something, and he's gone.
Well, take up a position here on the corner. He's gonna run to there and take the dodge action.
Okay.
And I pointed her, yeah.
I think we all have control, so like Thrum, if you want to control her while I can't see her, feel free.
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, don't forget you're still your icon is still Ivy there, Richard.
Oh, hey, yeah.
You
all right.
bitches. I didn't
Right.
know this whole time.
So you just
All right.
got ran over. So if
Move
you fail,
action.
you guys see if you fail the dexterity saving throw, that's a squish.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to stand up after that devastating blow and summon all of my power forth. So that's going to be my last. Let's see. Branding smite onto this metal ball.
Okay. So if your attack hits. Have you know, just due to its metal composition, it is AC 18.
I got this. Don't even worry about it.
That will indeed hit.
For 14.
Plus the
Okay.
damage, isn't it? Or do you have already?
Plus, let me roll 2d6 more.
Yep. It's already giving off light, so the other stuff doesn't really do anything.
Yeah.
22? Not bad.
Gets through the threshold. Makes a fat
The question
dent
is, does it look like it's showing any wear and tear from this?
It is showing a little wear and tear, and it just some more fire is coming out of some of the small rents that Freya has knocked into it. Yeah, now that you're right next to it, it looks like it's got like some grates built onto it that has the fire. That's where it's coming out of. And you're like scraping from the inside of it.
It's just some poor imp that's dizzy as fuck.
All right. Anything else, Freya? Is that you, or is that all you're doing?
That's all I can do.
All right. Taskell.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, seeing a new friend come up from behind, I'm gonna shift my grip and get my shield back out. And come up to this corner. Because either the ball will hit him or it will stop there. But, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess dodge action.
Gotcha. Nulgrim.
Hey, Nobram. Oh.
Aye.
Could you give me a little room there? Can you shoot from behind me?
Sure, I could try.
I was going to say if I got in here and got large,
Yeah.
those two could be in front of me. I could still reach, and then you could shoot through me.
All right, just give me a moment. Move
I mean,
up.
then we would get some cover from Thrum's
Yeah.
bulk, but yeah.
We also have a more pressing matters of this Minotaur behind me.
Yep.
Nolgrim's going to take a shot at this, just kind of feeling it out with a ray of frost.
Sure.
I just use the Eldritch Blast attack and roll the damage separate.
Yeah. That'll miss.
Right,
So.
then I'll fall back. So it's 5 there, 10 back,
That's good.
and I'll shift here. And
Okay.
that'll be my turn.
Burgess.
Okay, It's risky, but fuck it. I'm gonna give advantage to Freya. I'm like, don't worry, you got this.
Mhm.
As my bonus action, and step back here. I know it'll provoke, because I think it's out, puts me out of range. No, I'm still in range.
Oh, cool.
So never mind. I forgot 5e directional things are a little different.
Yep.
So I'm still in range, but I am going to turn and fire at him.
Gotcha. That will certainly hit. 9. Nice little bit of damage. All right, spiky ball turn. It goes this way. I have to do a dex save for the Minotaur. It fails. It fails so very badly. I need to macro this, but I didn't. So.
Squishy squish.
You know what? He has no special like immunities or anything like that, so I'll just do it all one. So you guys see this Minotaur just get completely mulched, and he's dead.
Like he's only partially in the hallway too, so I figure like we see this, and then all of a sudden you just see only half of him standing there anymore.
Yeah,
And
it's like
flops.
it's fully against the wall. You just see his legs kicking out as this ball just smashes into him.
Now the question of the hour is, which way is the red streak going now that the ball is revving again?
I think we're in a good spot because if nothing stops it, it can't just come down here.
Yes, but we also have to get through, and it came from up north, so that means that's where we're wanting to go.
Well, let's see if we
the
can
reason
destroy
this
it.
is the question of the hour is if it's on a track.
Yeah, I think it might keep going back and forth
or
right
if
here,
it's
trying to get to us.
I don't know. It came out of a hall. Like my character would probably acknowledge that it came out of a hallway that wasn't on a track. So,
I mean, more does it have a patrol route, or is it dwarf seeking?
I think
Dwarf
if it's
seeking.
dwarf seeking, we might be safe to just stand here and beat on it. And with that, we're going to test the theory. So I'm just going to come up here, go large.
Make sure the other two are blocked in.
Make sure y'all. Well, even if it has to stop here.
Yeah.
It hasn't been able to do them in momentum.
Yeah, in theory.
And they can get through me. And then he's going to cleave it. Oh, cleaver. Damn.
I don't think you can hit it through a wall like that, champ.
With a negative to hit?
No, it's a weird ass angle there because it's all the way against the back wall there, and there's a solid stone corner wall there, and you're far back.
What if he uses his pike and pokes it over here?
I thought you can't because you have the cleaver.
I can, but I'm at disadvantage.
Yeah.
He's not.
I can use
Wasn't that while you were berserked from it? Or
No, it's just in general.
Anytime. I only ever want to use this cleaver because it is the greatest weapon, Taskell. I wish I could let you borrow it.
I'm not trying to be a stickler. It's just I feel like the geometry of it. It's a weird ass angle.
All right, I'll just throw a hammer at it then.
I think he's saying you're not going to be able to hit it from where you
Oh, I
are.
can't see it. I get you. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay then, boys. I will ready in
you could
action
save
for
the
if it
hammer
rolls.
off the roof around the corner.
Yeah, if it roll. Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah,
I could,
you could hold an
bounce it.
action to hit it as it rolls past. I will allow that. But
Okay. That's all for him.
okay. Ivy. No, don't know everyone speak at once.
Oh yeah. She's gonna move to right here, like I said, and she's going to.
Could you not hear me?
No, I couldn't hear you for a second.
For some reason, my switch for my mute button didn't work. I was just going to say, she probably can't hit, so she's probably not doing too much.
Yeah.
Oh, she can't hit it. She could ready an action to shoot it, right?
Probably, but I just know she can't hit it right now because of the same kind of angle you're dealing with.
Yeah. Well, she'd get right here behind Nolgrim and just get ready to shoot it.
The classic Ivy watch and clap maneuver.
Freya.
Okay. So everyone's got attacks prepared over here, it seems like, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Well, no, Fergus hit. I don't know if Taskell did. Fergus shot the Minotaur.
What would the roll be, Gumbo, if I wanted to just come down here and stand in these spaces right here, and then hold the ball and stop it from moving past so they could just keep attacking it?
I will say the sheer amount of insane velocity it has will just roll over you and keep going.
What if you were to stop it before it can start moving again?
Well,
But
this is an abstraction of like the turn order thing because it seems like stuff's more still than it is. It is currently moving.
If you stay where you are and it comes back at you, if it's dwarf seeking, it's going to come back. You can hit it then.
How far can it move? Have we measured that?
60 feet, but only in a straight line. But the question is it just going to keep going, quote, forward, or does it have a mind and it's going to turn around and come back? Because we haven't seen it turn around yet.
Well, I guess I'm just going to wait here. Can I prepare an attack?
Yep.
All right. And I have advantage on that too, I think, because of Fergus.
Yep.
Yes, you do.
Taskell.
Right. Well, if I can, I guess I'll go ahead and swing on this thing because it's either going to roll away or roll further away.
Yeah.
14.
That will not pierce the state C.
Yep. Yeah, I'll just keep here because hate to do a thing.
I imagine, can I guy shot on it with the Eldritch Blast at this angle or no?
It'll have cover because of Thrum's big body in the way.
Okay.
So its AC will be higher. So we're looking at over 20.
No harm in trying. I'll hit it with another, I'll go with another Ray of Frost.
Alright. Alright.
And let me roll the damage.
Yeah, because it's not the 11 force damage.
Yeah.
It's
5.
It steams a little bit, but nothing else happens.
Okay. It says if it's hit, its speed is reduced by 10 feet until the start of my next turn.
I think that's against creatures. This is an object, though, because it's technically a trap. It just has hit points.
Okay, that's fine.
Also, I don't think making it 50 versus 60 is going to make a hell of a lot of difference.
No, it was more of just experimenting. By and large, see if it was vulnerable to cold or anything like that.
Fergus.
So, okay.
Would the ice tone down the fire?
No, it didn't. He did 5 points of ice damage, guys. That's like getting hit with an ice cube.
Yeah.
That's a pretty hard ice cube. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but like, you ever taken like a fist-sized chunk of ice and thrown it into a bonfire? Like, it doesn't. It doesn't put out the fire.
So I'm gonna fire at it, but I'm just gonna ask now because I assume not. I assume it's not gonna be able to get sneak attack on us. It's a piece of wood or a piece of metal.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna fire at it.
That'll hit. Okay, damage on the board.
I imagine the etherealness of my arrows have helped.
Mm-hmm. Yes, indeedy. All right, its turn. It's moving over here. So everyone attacks prepared. Go ahead.
Woo! Just one attack, right?
Yeah. Hit. Not hit.
Well, Freya has advantage, remember, so make sure to rank a second.
Oh, yeah. So that Freya one will hit. Thrum didn't do enough damage. Freya didn't do enough damage. I think Ivy had one.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I'll roll that. I already have a sheet.
Yeah,
up,
please
so.
do.
That'll hit. But not enough damage to get over the threshold. Okay.
Given that I'm pretty sure the threshold's 10, you're kind of wasting.
Yeah, it's a damage threshold of 10. You guys have attacked it enough times to figure that out. Thrum.
We all rolled terrible. He's gonna prepare again.
Okay.
All right, boys, it'll come back by. I think. Wait a minute. Now it's gonna go straight towards Freya.
I think it doesn't work that way. It went past Freya.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's stuck between a rock and a hard
doesn't
place.
end right here.
Nope.
All right, get ready. It's gonna come back again like a yo-yo.
Or it's going to come behind us.
Well, keep your eyes out.
So are you just preparing your action, Thrum?
Yeah, he's gonna prepare to swing.
All right. Is Ivy going to do the same?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. Freya?
Preparing an attack for if it yo-yos back around.
Okay. Taskell?
Yeah, that seems to be the game plan.
Okay. Nolgrim?
Yeah, ready attack with Elder Splash. Should it come back into view or roll right by?
Okay. Fergus?
Okay, I'm going to step out and fire at it.
Okay.
Let's see.
That'll hit. That will not do enough to pierce its damage threshold.
And I will spend the rest of my movement to get behind Freya here.
Awesome. Turn.
Which way did he go? Nope, it's coming around.
I was going to yell back, it's coming back around. I called it.
Mm-hmm.
I put a lot of planning into this map, by the way. And wouldn't you know it, this exact scenario I had to design hallways for. Because I'm like, they're going to see this thing. They're going to try to turtle it in the stairway room, aren't they?
Yes.
Wouldn't you know it?
Well, I have proposed, or have thought of a rolling turtle.
Thrum.
He is going to maintain. It's coming behind us. I'm going to hit it from behind this time. You two might want to move, though. Nogram and Ivy.
Ivy?
You can move her. I can't see her right now, so.
Yeah, he'd tell her to get back here
So
and
you could move her, yeah.
get ready again. So she get back there and prepare a shot.
Just move this Minotaur to the GM layer, so that way it's just not clogging things up. Alright.
Yeah, I mean, it's mostly paste anyway.
Oh, yeah. Freya.
Well, I don't really know where I should go.
You could advance deeper into the dungeon. Nothing stopping you.
Yeah, I was going to call out that while it's kind of trying to go around, we should use this opportunity to make our way north where it came from, because that's probably where we're heading towards.
Okay, quick party vote. Is that what we're doing?
Sure, keep moving. We'll fight it when it comes.
All right.
Just try not to stop unless you're near a corner.
10.
Fergus, did you say there were traps? Maybe you should lead the way.
There's good chances we're going to be gained off.
Eh?
So be careful. Like, I'm trying to talk too much because it seems like you only give so much information as
Oh, yeah.
shouting across each other as a giant ball of flaming death is coming towards you.
After that quick party vote, Freya disappears around the corner.
I've still got most everyone with me. I'm okay.
Taskell.
I think there's room the way the hallways work. Taskell, if you want to take another swing at it. Next to Nolgrim.
Kenneth, when you put this episode on YouTube, name it Ball Busters.
Brass balls.
Balls of steel.
Ball Busters,
balls
it's an
of
actual
fire.
board game.
Mhm.
Yep.
I love that commercial so much.
I
You
know
ever
the corn nuts commercial talking about busting a nut is pretty good too.
And the Wonder Boner.
Right. Well,
Have you guys seen the commercial for the Wonder Boner? It's like a fish deboning knife, but they called it the Wonder Boner. and you
Oh my
watch the entire
God.
commercial, and you're like, do they know what they're doing? And then one of the fisherman guys in the commercial goes, I think my wife would like that. And then you're watching, you're like, oh, they know exactly what they're doing.
yep, well, move and dodge, because
All right.
they can keep playing with their balls, but
Elmgrim.
These things are on fire.
Sorry, was muted. Yeah, just moving up. Try and catch up with everybody. Use both move and a dash action.
Cool. Fergus.
I'm just gonna call back to anyone who isn't in view that I'm following ahead with Freya. I know the couple of you are still in view, but keep the lines open. So that's 10. Let's see. Bonus action dash to get to here. I have 20 more feet of movement to here. And I'll use my action to get to here.
All right.
And I'm going to call back. I see some more light, and it doesn't look like it's promising. But I think this is where we need to go. And turn back. Oh, shit. Well, I'll use the rest of my movement for my action to get back to the grate.
Yep.
Bring my cup up. I got them jailhouse blues.
All right. Spiky ball smashes into the wall there.
Do Thrum and Ivy get there prepared?
Sure.
Will you roll for?
Yep.
But
she got a
your
natural
does that
20.
hit. Short bow does hit.
11
Okay.
points of damage.
Got over the damage threshold. All right. That's that turn. Minotaur rounds the corner there. And yeah, from that direction that you just ran back from, you did see like a blue light around the corner there. Fergus.
Ice balls.
All right. Thrum.
All right. I assume Thrum can hit it from here.
Yeah, you're fine
Okay.
now.
He's going to take a shot before he goes.
That'll hit. That'll
Damn
not.
ones!
I'll shrink
He's
you
rolled
down.
only ones against this motherfucker. And with that, he curses. And heads on to join the party. And then I can't see Ivy's line of sight. Can she see the ball to take a shot?
Yeah, she can.
All right, take a pot shot.
I don't know. I mean, I'm gonna run out of arrows eventually.
You can do it. Aim right where you did last time. Plus, Fergus has 100.
So, whenever you
Shoot.
want to roll that attack roll, Richard.
That was all over mine.
That'll hit. No, does not beat the threshold.
All right.
And again, I'm leaving the movement up to you because I can't see shit.
Yeah. Hers is 25 feet, right?
Yeah.
Same.
All right. She's with the old guys now.
Also, I have been keeping track of her arrows and have been restocking whenever I restock my own during short rests or long rests
Yep.
from our main supply.
Freya.
All right, the plan's still just to carry on forward. I see the Minotaur right here.
Mm-hmm.
Well, when in doubt, fight the Minotaur, I guess.
Okay. As you reach that spot, you move forward to attack the Minotaur, and then you hear a crunch as the floor gives way underneath you, and it's a pit trap. Here, I'll just move your token briefly so you can see it.
The irony.
So,
Of course,
Okay.
if I didn't run into them, then how would I justify doing it to you?
good news. So you fall 20 feet straight down into the pit trap. They did set up some spikes at the bottom. The good news is that because you're in your suit, which is immune to poison damage, you do not take any poison damage from the shit they smeared on the spikes. So you will take.
Why
this
is
is
it gotta be poo?
This will be a mixture of piercing and bludgeoning damage. The piercing is 2d10. The bludgeoning is 2d6 just from the fall. So 10 points of damage on your suit. Because it definitely doesn't get into you, but you're now 20 feet down into a hole as the Minotaur just kind of chuckles and says something in Abyssal. But you're most definitely out of reach of him now. I mean, he can't reach you either, but...
Hope you guys hear that happen.
Oh, yeah. He's definitely a loud crash bang. Snap.
Mhm.
All right.
15.
That's cool.
Well, seeing that, I guess I'll sheath my axe and pull out the crossbow. And let us ping. Yes, we ping.
Yeah, you round the corner, and you're so surprised as this entire 10-foot tall statue just shoots into the ground that you momentarily pulls your aim off, and it misses. Nulgrim.
Moving up. 2, 3, 4, 5. You okay there, Fergus? And
I've been better.
Our Eldritch Blast over there at the
Minotaur?
Minotaur, yep.
Absolutely.
I could potentially help you out of there with the dimensional door thing, or try to bring you or me go over there.
I have a feeling we're gonna need to be over here. I saw some glowing down the hall, but I'm gonna see if I can get this thing open.
All right.
Both of those will hit, so that's 23 damage total.
Okay, and that is
Makes
my
full
turn.
effect. Okay, Fergus.
I'm going to investigate these great things.
Yeah, give me an investigation. It'll be pretty low because this is a pretty simple dealio. Yeah. So there's no locking mechanism or anything. What it is it looks like it's a counterweight somewhere. So the only way to lift the grate is to physically muscle it up. So that way people can get under it. If there's any kind of reset, it's not here.
Yeah.
So
I just look at this and in my head I'm just like, I should listen to my brother. I shouldn't have skipped leg day. Well, I'm gonna call out to Nulgrim. I'm like, probably done, but I'm gonna see what's up ahead. See if you maybe can grab someone else to bring with you into here. We might need to deal with what's in here. And I am going to. Was it my action to investigate, by the way?
I'll let that just be one of your item interactions. Because as I said, it's literally just like a metal bars. I feel like a cursory glance is like, yeah, this suckers.
As he goes off, go ahead. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, looking over here, I'm pretty sure I see what I'm seeing, where it looks like it's a gnarled, glowing tree.
Yeah, you see what looks like a room that's got like a lot of dirt and literal crap piled up along with broken barrels and woods, but in the center is what looks like a hollowed out tree stump, and in the center of it looks like there's piled up bones, and there's this kind of magical looking blue fire burning from the bones.
Okay.
As he takes off, Nulgrim's trying to call back to Tasco. He's going up ahead. I need somebody to come with me if we want to pursue him. Do you want to come with?
Hey, I'll be right after you.
All right.
And for my last bit of turn, I'm going to grab one of the flasks of acid I have at my belt and just chuck it at the tree.
Yeah.
Let's see. I think that's disadvantage because it's beyond 20 feet.
Yep.
I'll just roll my dagger because it's the same.
Yeah. Fair enough. You do manage to hit the side of the stump, and it sizzles on the bark as it corrodes away some of the wood.
Okay. Do I need to roll for damage?
Nah, nothing else happens.
Gotcha. That's it.
Okay. This one moves here. This Minotaur is going to move away. Actually, maybe do this properly. All right. I mean, he's not getting over. He's not going to try to jump over that pit trap, and seems like kind of a bad idea to just stand there and keep getting shot at. Okay. Thrum.
All right. Keep following the group.
Yeah, the reason why exploration mode is off, if you guys hadn't figured out, this was supposed to be a maze, but it's a little bit difficult to make a good maze while still reasonably map sized. So I just figured if I turned off exploration mode, that kind of simulates the getting the turned around thing.
I was thinking about that a minute ago, and I like it. It's a good idea.
All right. That's both. All right. So, 1 second here. When Ivy steps on that space there, some of the dirt gives way into kind of like a sinkhole that's got like some jagged blades and wooden spikes that her foot sinks into and gets stuck. So she is pinned and takes 1d6 piercing damage.
Ooh, no
No
save.
save.
No save. 4 It's very low damage, to be fair.
You
So-
can deduct the health whoever's wants
Yeah,
to
I
because
get
I can't see her.
It's all right. She still has 8.
Yeah, and it's because she's small. It's almost up to her. But she's like, "Shit, that hurt a lot." I think I'm stuck a little bit.
I'll get you out.
And that's your guys' turn. Freya.
All right. So, still in this hole, right?
Yep. Thankfully, you're a large creature, so I would say this would be a strength athletics at advantage. I say advantage because you can literally like just brace your arms against the walls and start scooching up with your giant mech suit.
All right. Doesn't look like athletics is
Yeah, you could just roll flat strength
strength. Got it.
at advantage, so you can do it. Oh yeah, 22 is more than enough. So it'll take 20 feet of your movement, but you manage to get up out of the hole. So you can choose which direction you want to climb out over.
Might as well pop out over here. Look around that
Okay.
corner.
So I think you still have like 5 feet of movement left.
I'm just going to take a dodge action if I can
Yeah, absolutely.
and wait for everyone.
All right, Taskell.
Well, she's out of the hole, but then we've got another person in a hole. Guess I will try and help Ivy out of this thing.
You know,
Yep.
you're the one that's supposed to be holy. Why is everyone else falling into them?
No, that was bad.
Yep.
I know.
I know it's a little drop of blood
let's
coming out of my
see.
ear, Richard.
I'll say you can do a I guess like an athletics or a sleight of hand. I don't know. This is like whatever you. It's not mechanical. It's literally just like barbs. So whatever skill you think would be relevant, you can roll it.
Yeah, I guess athletics.
Okay. Yeah, she's still held tight in there a little bit. It's pretty stickety wicket. She doesn't look she's taking any more damage. You're just trying to remove the pinned condition, essentially.
Yep. Ivy got caught in a trap.
I'll get her. You move on, Taskell.
Mm.
I could see that flame earlier when I came around the corner. It's still behind us.
Yeah, if you want to still give me my movement, I guess I'll try
Yep.
and move on. Okay.
It's a great time.
Yep.
I'm proud of myself. Anyway, listen, someone needs to be. Nolgrim.
Right, he's going to lay his hand on Taskell and cast a Dimension Door and move us right here.
All right, I'll move you.
Right.
Welcome to the party. There's an evil tree.
Another one?
Yeah.
Yes. So,
Oh,
right
use
track
my
and all that.
action to get here.
That's surprising. Some sort of nature demon.
It could be a druid. Be careful.
Does this look like it's living or anything?
It looks like it's a dead stump filled with bones that has blue fire coming out of the bones.
Okay, so
It's like one of like the fire. When I say coming out of, I don't mean like it's shooting out of it. It looks like a bonfire of blue fire, but it's like as if the bones were coal, but the bones aren't burning. If that makes sense.
Okay, yeah. Though I'll withhold using my grudge at this point,
Yeah.
and that'll be my turn.
Fergus.
I'm gonna step to here so I can get a better angle at the thing.
Mm-hmm.
And see if should I roll a perception to see if I can get a better clue of what might, like, does it look like something that can be disturbed, or like checking for traps essentially?
Yeah, you can check for traps just as a flat perception. I allow checking traps as just like a flat.
Yeah, I assume this is a perception since I'm too far away to do an investigation. So.
Yes, that's a good instinct.
10
10.
looks fine.
Nice.
That blue fire looks appetizing.
Yeah. You don't see anything. It looks like it's just an inert stump. It might have been some sort of magical ritual site. It doesn't look like it's something that actively attacks.
Okay, so not thinking that, I'm gonna step to here behind some of this rubble.
Mm-hmm.
That'll be my turn.
All right. Moment. More metallic banging. Yeah.
And sorry while you're doing that. The color of the flames of the tree stump aren't the same color as the flames of the spike ball, right?
Nope, definitely different.
Okay.
The spike ball was like an angry reddish orange. This is definitely like a cool cyan. Thrum.
All right, Thrum's gonna try and get Nivy loose.
Okay. Yep, you managed to get her out of there. It's your action, but she's no longer pinned.
Then he is going to move up. All right, you got to back away, Freya, so we can jump that thing.
Okay. I assume you just want Ivy to move up next to you?
Yeah, she's going to move up here. Because in 5e, you need a 10-foot running start, and then you can jump the rest of your movement.
Yep.
Yeah.
So a 10-foot pit, if you know it's there, is not the worst obstacle in the universe.
Yeah.
All right. Freya.
Okay. So it looks like we're going in here, right?
No, I was planning to
Oh,
come
where you?
across. There's a big gate there that I don't think we can get through.
Oh, yeah. I forgot. I can't see that right now.
Yeah, so Thrum just yelled to you that you need to back away from the pit so that we can jump across.
No, I'm gonna catch you guys. Come on.
No, back up. It's an easy jump. It's only
No,
10 foot.
let me show you how articulate the suit is.
Okay, we'll back up 5 feet, and then I'll jump into your arms. Weirdo. Also, Ivy could use a heal if you've got one.
It needs to be over there for it. So anything else, Freya?
No.
You can keep moving. We're definitely coming behind you.
Actually, yeah, probably that was 5. Since everyone's just gonna be behind me anyways. Oh no. I see a minute shoulder.
We're coming.
Mm-hmm. All
Huh?
right, Taskell.
Mm-hmm. Well, once more onto the split party. Yep. 15, 20,
Oh, it was Beanie.
25.
We were going
Yeah.
at a snail's pace. We needed to kick it up a notch.
Yeah, that's a burning stump, all right.
Only thing is Loki going to be okay since we don't have exploration mode open that he doesn't unlock the whole map?
Tell you what, once you clear the floor, I'll send him the JPEG.
I mean, because it's already itching at me a little bit.
Do I look like I know what a JPEG is?
Well, you see, this way, when you guys are split like this and you try to find each other, it's actually more difficult.
Yes. Well, I should have rolled to know anything about the burning stump of bones.
You can give me a religion.
Yay, I'm decent at that.
You would wager it's maybe some sort of ritual site or like a magical totem more than it is like an active trap or something that is hostile into itself. With a 12, you're fairly certain it's not going to rear up and start attacking anyone. I mean, Fergus is within 10 feet of it. It probably would have done it now if it was going to.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Anything else?
Well, I don't think there's anything I can do magically to shut it off. At least spell-wise. Maybe there's something that you'd let me do cleric-wise, but other than that, no.
All right. Nolgrim.
I'll move up for a better view and stay near Fergus's side. Should I try hitting this with a freezing ray, see if it'll affect it at all?
That or just your normal blast. Either way, see if we can get rid of the glow.
Anything we can do to weaken the beast's claim over the place.
Yeah, I'll try hitting it with a ray of frost.
All right. You don't need to do an attack roll. You blast it with a Fray of Frost, and it does kind of like frostbite the edge of the stump, but it does not seem to affect the flame.
Well, that's not the way I did it. Any other ideas? That's pretty much my turn.
I hold up my 2 last vials of acids. I'm tempted to just chuck these in there and see what happens.
Now that you guys are due closer, you do notice that there are several unlit torches leaning up against the stump. Okay. Fergus.
First, I'm gonna start screening around this thing to here.
Mm-hmm.
Noticing a little bit more blue glow coming from the northeast. I'm gonna call that out to people.
Mm-hmm.
This might just be the light playing tricks on me because I can only see so far. For Fergus, does it look like it's brighter from where it's coming from over there than where it is here?
I think that might just be the lights playing tricks. I don't think I made the light source actually any brighter.
Okay.
I think
Or does
it's
it
just
seem the light is more substantial over there?
it should be the exact same thing because I copy pasted the light source.
Okay.
I think it's just the fact it's one of those things where like the
narrow,
lighting
so.
always looks brighter near the center of it because that's where the bright light is, and it's just you're seeing a little slive of it, so you're near the center. So
Gotcha. Yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna chuck a vial of acid right into the pile of bones and see what happens.
okay, it sizzles, but it doesn't do a whole lot. Some of the bones break down.
Well, that was my bright idea, so that'll be my turn.
Okay.
healer.
All right. I was just moving some stuff, man.
I thought I disconnected.
Now, some Minotaurs. This one is going to come up here, and it is going to take a charging gore attack against Freya. It will reckless to gain advantage. 25 will hit you. Michael?
Yeah, 25 will hit me.
Okay. So you take 12 piercing damage plus an additional 2d12 from his goring charge. So that is 18 points total. And give me a strength saving throw or be knocked prone.
Move up, they said. We'll be right behind you, they said.
Can't hear you, too far away.
I will use a Flash of Genius to add 4 to that if it changes anything.
I mean, you will fail if you don't use Flash of Genius. But unless the situation's changed, you're acting before it, so you can just stand up again. So it's up to you.
Yeah, I guess. Just get knocked over and stand up next round, huh?
All right. Thrum.
All right, he's gonna 10-foot running start to jump the rest of his normal speed to 25, and then dash on up here. 25.
Okay.
Oh,
I'll move
why are you laying down? And then same.
I was moving IV for you, so that's why it jacked up there.
Oh, sorry. She'll hang out. There.
Awesome. Party's drifting slowly farther apart. Freya.
What do you mean? They're all just, they're going their own speed, okay?
It's a pincher move. We're coming around this dungeon from both sides.
Yeah, that's a whiff.
Can't do anything about that.
No. At least you stand up, though, so you're no longer prone.
Yep.
All right. Taskell.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, moving up to this thing. So I'll give it a thwack with the axe, because nothing better presents itself.
Yeah, you smash your axe down into it, splitting wood and bone. The flame doesn't go out, but it bellows differently. And when you pull your axe away, it seems to be harmlessly kind of around your axe. It's not burning it. It's just like the flame is now attached to your axe.
Yeah, that's a thing.
I'm going to give you a little torch icon here as you're about to start producing some light.
I swear to God, if the key to defeating this thing is its own power, I am going to riot. I mean, it could be worse. It could be the power of friendship.
No, it's the power of love, Richard.
Well, that's not going to be found in this party.
It's the power of love.
We're going to need to go back up. We need the higher ground.
See, this should do it. Yeah, there we go. So the light goes out there, but now it should be centered on you.
Mm-hmm.
But as you do that,
The gate shuts.
slink, slink, slink as all those gates come down.
Yep.
And you all start hearing a hissing sound.
Some bitch.
I'm sure whatever that is bad. I can't see it, but I'm sure it's bad.
Nulgrim.
Think you can brute force this gate open? Because I sure can't.
I'll give it a shot.
Well, hold on a second and I'll help you. So, if you want to prepare to lift, I can assist you. I'm not sure if
Okay.
that'll be allowed or not, but.
Yep.
Which one do we want to
Right.
open?
Let's go with this one.
Well, the one you're at is just going to go back to another shut gate. So.
Oh, sorry, I was referring to this one.
Okay.
Yeah, you can prepare action for
Okay.
to lift the gate.
Okay, so I'll get there and grab onto the gate and just ready action for when Fergus gets there to help.
Yep.
Okay.
Fergus,
I'm going to go there and
you can bonus action help him.
I was going to say bonus action, I'm going to help him. So it's mostly me just giving him tips on his squatting position.
So, Nulgrim, give me an athletics check. It's like crazy heavy, so you're gonna need to hit a 20.
It's at advantage, so.
I have advantage.
Yeah, at advantage because of the help action.
Ooh.
Nope. Can't get a solid grip. Give me a sec. Bit of a rush here.
It's okay. I'll actually try to help you this time, and I'm going to use my action to give him an advantage the next time he tries.
Absolutely.
Or the next time anyone tries, I guess, because I'm doing it with the great, but
Mm-hmm.
probably me or him.
All right. Minotaurs. All right. This one here is gonna swing its great axe. Oh wow! I totally forgot, Freya. He reckless with that gore attack, so you can give another great axe attack, a giant axe attack again.
All right.
You would have had advantage, so I'm just being honest here. That
Yeah.
one does hit.
For 14 slashing.
Nice. It's going to reckless great axe attack you again. 24. 27. Thankfully, none of this is hitting Freya herself, only the suit. Alright, that's its turn. Thrum.
All right, since it reckless attacked, Thrum would get advantage normally, disadvantage for using his pike. So normal attacks with
Why
his
would you-
pike.
Disadvantage with your pike? Oh, right, because of the cleaver.
Because it's
Sorry.
not my cleaver. Because I've got
Yep.
the way I think of it is he's right-handed and he's got the cleaver in his right hand and he's refusing to switch weapons, so he's attacking with his left hand.
Yep. Also, I just realized that all the people with calm emotions is in the other group.
Oh, this is going to be bad. Yeah, well, I'm behind a giant.
That's a problem for Group B, okay?
Yeah. The 13 will miss, but the 19 will hit. Oh, wait, it's a disadvantage. Right.
Take shards off of that.
Well, I thought it was
Okay.
flat roll because it had advantage.
Oh, right. So 14 damage. That's still a very solid hit on it.
Well, 20 with the shards, I think, or is he not?
No,
No,
he said
no
he
shards.
said no shards. Because he's not big.
I can't see. I don't know shit.
Yeah, no, it's all good. And then it's Ivy's turn. If Ivy
yeah,
moves,
that's me.
Ivy moves
yeah,
here-
she's going to slink right up there and take a pot shot. If you
Yep.
would roll that.
That's an attack with sneak attack, Richard.
Okay. Not an advantage, right? Just normal.
Just
Well,
no.
he reckless attacked. Does that matter?
Oh yeah, that's right. It is advantage because reckless attack.
Okay.
That'll definitely hit.
20 points of
Ooh,
damage.
Phew.
Super wounded now.
In the face.
Freya.
I'm going to put him down.
Mm-hmm.
I forget, is drinking a potion a bonus action or an action, by the way?
Bonus action.
Okay, she's going to drink the one she has then.
Yeah, sure. No problem. Roll that, and you should be able to edit her health directly on her sheet.
Yeah, I can.
Don't forget, Freya, your attack will be at advantage because he reckless.
Hope you guys like beef.
Oh yeah, that'll definitely hit.
All right. And then I'll just
Roll to see if you get a 20. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, you just fully lop its head off. That's
Well, I'm glad to see that our only obstacle has been overcome.
Indeed. Do we want Nivy here to go ahead and look for traps in case we spring another thing?
Yeah. Where is everyone else?
Well, we're gonna have to go forward in order to go back and get them. Gotta go forward to go back.
This isn't an island. We don't have to go back.
I know we're
You
in the middle
can't
of
hear
something,
me.
but I need to take a quick bio, even though we're only like in our last hour. So I'll be right back.
No worries. We haven't taken a bio break, so.
Yep.
Probably the closest to a TPK we've been all campaign.
We're fine.
Yes.
Not one of us has died yet, so that's a good sign.
At least we figured out the giant ball of doom. But with all of those Minotaurs around, it's going to be some attrition.
Well, if everyone else had specced into turning big, we wouldn't be in this mess.
And
Look, me and Thrum were fine over here. You want to know why?
I've returned. So how are you guys enjoying all my traps so far?
I like the ball you have rolling around. That definitely keeps us moving and keeps the pressure on. That was clever.
Because
I'm back.
not enough giant rolling Indiana Jones balls in a lot of people's games, I've noticed.
No, I definitely enjoyed that. It was excellent.
And yes, this is a maze filled with Minotaurs, because sometimes tropes are good.
Amen.
He's
I
on.
mean, we're playing an
Yeah,
all-dwarf party trying to
maze.
reclaim our homeland.
Yeah, I did a quick Google. The only image I could find for a spiked ball was this one.
Yeah, it worked.
Yeah, it's marginally better than what I found, but
Yeah, it's not a big deal. I like the one
Yeah.
you chose. But of course, like the number 2 after that one was the fucking one from Mario.
Yep.
I could see like importing this as like an asset into like Incarnate or something and using it in a map.
Yeah, like the one I found that on, like they're selling the assets for like $5 to go with a bunch of different trap items.
Mm.
So I was like that, like fight grates, fucking magic circles, webs.
Yeah, there's a I know for Dungeon Draft there's a big dwarven asset pack I'm probably going to drop $5 on because that will probably be useful when you guys get to Dammerhall to have a bunch of dwarven stuff. So if everyone go ahead.
I was gonna share with you guys the battle map I did for when they first start doing the Western campaign. If I still have it saved here,
Yeah,
because it's a big train one.
Mhm.
It's uploaded now. It's a little bit bigger of a file because it's a train, so it's very wide but very. There it is.
Open, come on, show it to me. Oh yeah, wow, that came out really nice.
Yeah, luckily I found a train pack that has like that plus like more magical looking trains.
Mm-hmm.
So that saved a lot of effort.
Oh yeah, that's really cool.
Also a meme for you guys.
Might have to snag some of those assets from you to use in my zombie game.
Mm-hmm.
And actually,
Yeah.
I can. You still should have the dungeon draft I linked a while back, but
I got it all on my external.
But I can send you the assets here. Look, I actually got it off of this website that gives it to you for free.
Mhm.
I can just link it here.
I think I got the exact same free pack where you got those crates from, Richard.
Nice.
And I haven't picked it up yet, but there actually is a free dedicated Starfinder asset pack that someone made.
Nice.
Yeah, these ones. This website I have, it has a lot of stuff for dungeon draft and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And the most expensive things go for is like $5, but.
Oh yeah. You sometimes get a little bit higher if you get like some of the really nice ones. They have a private use version and a commercial version. Because the commercial version, they're like, just use whatever. I probably wouldn't buy a commercial version, not because I don't plan on putting stuff online for other people, but just because I am uncertain the legality since I am using your dungeon draft. I don't know how all that works. So I'll just, if I make a map for anything that I put on DM's Guild, I'm just gonna Photoshop something and make it look like it's supposed to be like a sketchy graph paper looking thing. Because all of this map is pilfered Google images. So.
Oh yeah, I take a lot of stuff from Google and stuff. Like if I was doing something professional, I'd probably like find ones that are free or like cite the sources and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't. I just do it for fun. So
you don't have to cite sources for just black lines on Photoshop. So that's probably what I'm going to do.
Yep.
All right. Well, if everyone's ready, we can hop back into it.
Mm-hmm.
Taskell, it is your turn. The hissing of the room has now been joined by a click, 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 click.
Mm-hmm. And your axe is on fire.
It's only a gas leak.
All right. Well.
Oh god! It's a click, 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 click.
Now
someone's trying to start the oven.
Yeah, and I'll try my hand at lifting this thing as well.
Yeah, Fergus's help action could go to you if he wants to change it.
Yeah, I just said whoever's next going to try to lift the grate, I'm going to give the advantage to.
Yep. So, go ahead. Athletics.
Athletics. At advantage or?
At advantage. You're getting it up like a half a foot, but it's not enough for anyone to get under yet.
Mm-hmm.
Is
Nolgrim.
it okay if he readies to help lift too? If Fergus mechanically gives him the help action
I was
next
going
time?
to you could just prepare to lift, and I can give you both advantage next turn.
Yep.
Okay. Sounds good to me. That's what I'll do.
Okie dokie. Fergus.
Action and bonus are going to both be giving towards advantage to get this grate open, so Nolgrim's prepared and Taskell's next turn. And we're a strength-filled bunch.
It's like, I mean, your bonuses are pretty good, all things considered, but
There's a reason I'm not doing it. Mine's a 0.
Yeah.
The
Yep.
pains of not having our barbarian with us.
I know.
Yeah, once it got to where you were trapped, it just dawned on me after Freya said that I need to get my ass back there.
Thank.
That'll be all I did.
You're not able to get the grade up in time, so that moved Minotaurs. It's no real surprise that I'm still moving Minotaurs throughout the maze.
It's a maze. If there's only one Minotaur, it better be a badass Minotaur.
Mm-hmm. All right. Thrum.
Alright, on second thought, this isn't going back around like it should be. This isn't a loop. It's a tunnel. I'm heading back for him. Follow me. And he's
I feel
running.
like Ivy and fucking Miku are just done with the shit of the dwarves right now.
20, 25, 35. So that would be 40.
Yep, you just have to lift one grate and then another grate, and then you're there.
45, 50. Alright, I assume he can't bonus action lift.
Yeah.
Alright. And I've lost Ivy now.
Yeah, I'll say she looks at Freya and says, "So are we going back or not? What are we doing?" Michael?
Yeah, we're heading back.
Okay. Here, I'll move Ivy. Ashes, she can get there with a jump. Freya. I think it might just because how your tokens are stacked, but you do see this here, don't you?
Yes.
Yeah, you do see 5 treasure chests around the corner there.
Good news, only 2 of them are mimics.
And you could probably fill your mech up with all that treasure and never tell us.
True.
Yeah, I think maybe after this I might make you a rollable table for your token.
All right. What is it to get over the pit?
You have to run a minimum of 10 feet, and then you can jump the rest of your movement.
Yeah. In 5e, it's basically you just have to have the space to do it, and you can do it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
let's give her free
That
5
I
feet.
some of the ways. Or if you move there, then yeah, I could.
It's less of a jump and more like you run forward and you brace both sides of the wall with your mech suit. You just swing your legs over and then you land on the other side. Because your head's pretty close to the ceiling, so. All right, Taskell.
Yep. Let's continue the lifting. Because
It's about 2 feet off the ground when the clicking stops being a clicking and it becomes a poof. And several of the barrels in the room's lids burst open in a gout of fire. I'll need all 3 of you to give me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, of course, now we roll all these high numbers.
All right, so this will all be fire damage. If you rolled a 20 or over, you will take half. Ooh, I rolled low.
Not you, Freya.
The important thing to remember, yeah, you're not taking damage, Freya. You're fine. The important thing to remember is that was just the initial pop of the fire explosion, but fire is still gushing out of these barrels. So you will start taking damage at the end of your turn.
Potion.
So, that means that Taskell, you will take an additional 6 points of fire damage for just being in this room. Nolgrim. And this is not magical fire, as you could tell from the hissing and the clicking. This is like a trap of some kind. Loki? You
Is
muted?
Loki here?
Didn't help me yet. So, yeah, I'll get ready to lift once Fergus lends
Doesn't
me an aid.
Okay. I mean, are you just going to double help again, Fergus?
Yeah.
Okay, so why
But
don't
it's
you
like
just go...
since he's holding, like if it works for his turn, I'm gonna use the rest of my turn to get out of the room.
Okay.
But otherwise, I'm doing the double.
Just go ahead and roll, Nolgrim.
Damn.
You're not dropping it,
Yeah.
but being on fire doesn't make it any easier.
No. Do I take fire damage at the end of my turn? You said.
Yep, I will roll
Okay.
2d6 right now. 5 points of fire damage. I believe this will be eating through the temporary hit points of your Armor of Agathis, by the way.
I can't remember if I
It
had
does.
refresh or not because I had 4 points left on it, so I wasn't sure if I carried it over from last. So it's already gone at this point. If it
Okay, I
did.
just saw the little 5 on your thing, so I figured
Yeah.
that was about. All right. So,
And you have to roll the 2d6 for me as well.
oh, yep.
Actually, I think it was because we took a short rest before we got down here, right?
Yep.
Okay, so I didn't have Armor of Agathis on, but I do have an extra spell slot then.
Yep. Meanwhile, that ball of fire is moving around here somewhere.
Mhm.
It's a coming creeping. Watch, we're gonna be still struggling against this grate, and no, fucking Thrum's gonna come in here, one-handing opening these grates, walking towards us.
Right.
And he's gonna get caught in the fire and enraged, and we're all gonna have to deal with that.
Oh, that would be a shitty situation.
Yep. I mean, not to tell what you guys can and can't do, but disabling traps are things. It wouldn't help with the grate, but there are other traps. All right, Thrum.
Alright, Thrum's gonna try and lift this puppy.
Okay.
I got a bad feeling. I hear a lot of screaming. Athletics.
Athletics. Yep. You wrap your hands around this thing, and you are able to hold it open for 1 round. So until the top of your next turn, where you need to roll again.
Can I step through it?
You're like in the space right now, essentially.
Can I just drop it behind me and go on through?
I mean, if you want to screw Ivy and Freya, sure.
Well, my thought is I can't get it high enough for Freya to get through.
True, but if it's up, it's easier for her to lift. So it's up to
Okay.
it's your call.
Hey, come on through, Ivy. Because I don't know what situation y'all actually are in. If I meta, I would drop it and keep running unless I can hear them. Can I hear, like, screams?
I don't know if it's up to them if they're screaming or not, but you do hear the rushing of the crackling of fire.
And Fergus would probably be,
Do I hear yelps of pain?
yeah. I mean, Fergus wouldn't be quiet about this, but again, you've heard him scream over nothing, so it's up to you how you interpreted that.
Freya, can your thing lift this? I'm gonna run ahead.
All right. So you drop it and you keep running.
Yeah.
So lifting it is definitely an action. So you still have your movement. You've only used 5 feet so far.
25. Okay, so that's all he would have.
Okay. Ivy just sees the grate go back, the gate go back down. It's like he's just hot and cold today, isn't he?
Yeah, she just
Well, I
probably
guess
sit
we'll see
there.
if I can open it.
Yep. Ivy is going to hold her action to dash through as soon as you open it.
All right.
So you go ahead. Because you are a large creature, you do have leverage to lift it because it was designed by Minotaurs for Minotaurs. So you do this test at advantage.
And it's what?
It's a strength athletics. So I guess for your suit, it'd just be flat strength. Yep. You grab it, you hoist it up, and you push it into the ceiling where it clicks. And the trap has been re-engaged, so it is up and locked. So you can use the rest of your movement if you want to.
All right. Yeah, that's where I can move.
Yep. And then there. And also she falls on your heel so she doesn't accidentally re-engage the gate by stepping on the same pressure plate. Taskell.
Mm-hmm. We still at advantage, or?
I think you are, because I think Fergus still keeps double help actioning.
Yep.
Yeah.
This has to work one.
Hey, there you go. So you can't lift it up and engage it because you're not a large creature, but it is high enough for everyone to get out and under until the start of your next turn. So I'll just move you onto when that's no on because you're stacked funny. You're
Yeah.
on that space basically. Okie dokie.
Hey,
Nope.
get what the getting's got.
You're out of the room, so you don't take the 2d6 since you're
Yay.
kind of out of it. Nolgrim.
Not need to be told twice. Nolgrim's gonna make a run for it. And yeah, just move there and ready to attack if enemy comes into view.
Okay. Fergus.
Actually, yeah, that's all I'll do for now.
All right.
Getting the fuck out of Dodge. I'll move there and then move here to get a corner.
Mhm.
But that'll be my turn.
Yogi. All right. Into attack. Okay. Thrum.
Alright. He's moving.
You see this room here just completely filled with fire. Let me see if I can actually do something for that real quick, just for fun. Oh, that'll do.
Oof. He gets to there. Whoa, that's a lot of fire.
Yeah, it's like
Just back and
it's like 3 flamethrowers in the corners blowing into the center.
he can see Taskell and yells, "Are you all right, man?"
Better than bad. Assuming, we actually can hear each other over the roaring.
You're yelling.
inferno.
I'll allow it. It's good movie moments.
I don't think we should pass through that. I guess we'll go back the other way. Is there a way to cut the fire off?
No idea. Clang. I drop the fucking gate because this conversation's going long.
Yeah, I assume by that point, we'll handle it in your turn, but I assume by that point you step through and drop the gate. All right, so IV, well, Move up, dash. All right, I'm here. What are we doing?
I don't know. It looks like a pretty bad trap in there. They've gotten clear though. I could see them. Points that way. I could see them up there. They just got through through another gate. But do you think you could figure out how this gets cut off?
I mean, unless it's magical based, which, and she takes a sniff, it doesn't smell magical based. I mean, it would run out of a fuel source eventually.
Hey, Taskell, why don't you wait? It's gonna eventually run out of a fuel source, I think.
How brilliant. That's what she just mumbles.
I mean, that's what Nivy thinks. Sorry, sometimes I forget I'm playing Thrum instead of the arrogant asshole.
It's still kind of Thrum.
I mean, you say that, but I'm like,
They're both
isn't Thrum an
close.
arrogant asshole?
Yeah, he's close.
Thrum is a bit less full of himself.
Yeah, he'd give another person credit where credit is due.
Mm-hmm. So that's that. Freya.
All right, are we going forward through this gate, or are we gonna try to go back down?
Change directions.
Let's just come over here and see if this fire winds down.
Change places.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we could take a bit of a rest. I don't know.
All right, well that's my
I don't
move.
like-
Taskell, you drop the gate so you can move here with 5 feet of your movement.
Mhm.
You're out of the fire.
Yeah. It's out of the physical fire, the metaphysical fire. Who knows? Let's see, she's 5, 10, 20, 25. Well, this isn't promising. Ready to dodge action, because lots of fun in every corner of this place.
Mm-hmm. Elgrim. Yep. Are you saying anything right now, Loki?
Said, that's shitty. I'll use my action to investigate, see if there's any trap or hidden doors or anything like that.
Okay. What's it gonna be? Traps or hidden doors?
Hidden doors.
Okay.
Because when we find the hidden door, we can check that for traps.
Oh
Nope.
shit today.
It's solid rock. So yeah, it's a dead end.
Well, in that case, you can add stone cutting to it.
Oh yeah, that is true. Still natural one.
Natural one.
Yeah.
Argus.
I mean, it's gonna sound like a broken record, but I was probably planning to do the same thing.
Before you do anything else, 1 second. You step in that.
Wait, I mean, I was already there.
No, you were here.
Oh,
Then you
okay.
move forward and you stepped there.
Okay, got it.
So you take 1d6 piercing damage and you are pinned.
I mean, can I use this? I have just moves. Can I use my action to try to get out then?
Yeah, absolutely. You can only take 1 point of damage.
Do I have to roll anything, or can I just get out of
Yeah,
it?
it's a roll.
What do I roll?
Whatever you think would, help you get out of this. It could be like sleight of hand to try to move the blades out. You could try to acrobatics.
I mean, I guess I'll try to acrobatics.
Yep.
Trying to like maneuver and like push off, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, pop out.
Okay. And that took my movement, right?
Yeah, it stopped your movement and then take an action to get out of it, so you still have your bonus.
Okay, so I'll just dash because I was actually planning before Dolgerman died to try to investigate into this room a little bit.
Yep. Investigate will have to be an action on your next turn.
Yep.
As you just get your foot caught and take a little bit of slashing around your ankle.
Some bitch.
Okie dokie. Yep. Okay. Cool. Thrum.
Well, we want to sit here and wait out the trap, or I wonder where the path we were on led to. Wonder if they reunite in the middle. Everything seems to be a loop in here.
Are you seriously saying we backtrack again, Thrum?
Mm,
No, he's saying we forward trek.
Shut up! You're not here.
I might as well try and open this gate.
I mean, what's that gonna get us?
A way out if that fiery ball spiky fiery ball comes rolling upon us.
I guess. I guess that's one fiery death or another.
I don't know. I'm more worried of the spiky ball ripping through me like it did that Minotaur than I would be of just dashing through there. And when it runs out of fuel, we got to get through there anyway to catch up with the others.
All right.
What do you think, Freya? You're not very talkative in that suit of yours.
Yeah, you can't hear her because she's inside of a giant stone suit, so...
I wouldn't set that precedent. There goes your communication. All right, he's going to try and go big.
I'm sorry, you hear. Okay, Thrum.
I imagine it's got exterior communication. Yep, you haul up the gate and you lock it.
And then he's going to go back a little, well, not until next term, I guess.
Okay, let me just grab the gate there. Shift to the GM layer. Awesome. It's amazing you haven't gone berserk this entire time.
I know, isn't it?
I mean, give it time.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna happen during the boss fight.
Yes, it is.
All right. I think Ivy's just cooling her heels right now. Freya. Michael?
Sorry, I was muted. So that's a lot of texture I don't want to go into.
Short rest is an hour, Cope.
Oh, yeah, that's
long
way too
rest is like 8 hours, I think.
Yeah.
So what was the plan here?
I think we're just waiting until this fire goes out, unless we want to go back and keep exploring. But
I mean,
Bold of you to assume there was a plan.
yeah. I mean, we have now well and truly split the party, but it is fine.
indeed, but unless
So
you
since
saw
we,
5 treasure chests the other way and you want to tell us and we go back.
Well, this is the episode where they get to pair off the characters into their different wacky A and B plot.
I mean, Taskell, Fergus, and Olgrim have a solid meet cute going on here. The three of us just kind of locked in this small dead end as far as we could tell.
It's like one of those elevator movies.
Exactly.
Let's just hope it doesn't turn into one of the murder ones.
I gotta warn y'all, I'm gonna have to pee soon.
Wait, someone drop some jellied toast to see if Satan is here.
So what's saying if you drop in, it lands
On the jelly, that means
jelly
the
side.
devil is present. Freaking M. Night Shyamalan.
Fuck. You know, people would like to give shit to M. Night, but people watch his movies, so
Yeah, no, I know. It's just
Although his newest one's actually pretty decent.
that's what I've been told. I'm not criticizing. I just think it's
Yeah.
literally the scene is the security guard's like, wait, let me see, and he just literally drops a piece of toast. It landed jelly side down. That means the devil's here, and that's literally all the explanation they gave.
I mean,
Just
do you
like,
need any more than that? That seems pretty foolproof to me.
God.
Anyways, as far as my turn goes, just hanging out, keeping alert if anything shows up, but waiting it out with Thrum.
I must make a character that every time he casts Detect Evil, he just drops a piece of toast.
Yes.
That's my spell component. Taskell.
Sounds like a solid thing for your cleric for Starfinder. Space bread.
You see the dead end. Are you saying anything? Or you just...
All of the above.
You wanted to leave it suspenseful.
Yeah. Guess I'll start searching the walls.
All right. Give me an investigation.
That is so much worse than my.
You do get your stone cunning though, so you can add your proficiency bonus to it.
Alright, so it's this plus 6 or 3, and forget how that works.
Yeah, because you add your proficiency bonus to it a second time. So. See here. Looking around the walls, you see what looks kind of like a. Well, it's a bit indistinguishable from the kind of dirt and poo smeared walls, but it looks like there's a piece of cobblestone on the wall here that has like more of an outline. Like maybe there's a hollow space behind it, or if it's like a button.
Something in the muck on the wall there. A little bit of stone out of place. And I don't know how much of a turn I have left after that.
That was your action.
I use my reaction to turn my head to where he's pointing.
Yeah, since I still got my move, let's walk over to it.
Okay. Item interaction if you want to press it. Up to you.
Not yet.
Okay. Nolgrim.
I'm just going to check the area for traps.
All right. Go ahead. Just give me an investigation or okay, you good? Hi. Let me do something real quick. You see, it's not sprung, obviously, but you see that sucker there.
All right, Fergus, Teskill, don't go into the square directly between you. Or he would more or less point out and say, watch out for that one. That's another...
You could, if you know where one of these little snare traps are, you could move through the space safely, because they're literally just big enough for like your foot to go through. So it's like not stepping on a bit of gum on the sidewalk. If you know it's there, it's simple enough to avoid.
All right.
Unless you fall prone.
Unless you fall prone. And then which case your head gets stuck, and oh boy.
Now, when you fall prone, you don't go head first. At least not all the time.
Maybe you do.
Don't tell me how to land. Okay, yeah, that'll be my turn then.
All right, Fergus.
Excuse me. So if I can safely step on it, I was going to examine where Taskell saw the button or the tile and do my own investigation on it.
Investigation plus stone cutting or thieves tool, one of the two.
So it's going to be this plus 3. So
shit, yeah.
27.
You're fairly certain this is actually a secret button, and it's surprisingly pretty cunningly designed, despite how bestial these Minotaurs seem. But actually, there is a seam on each side of this wall here and here that looks like it's kind of hidden by the dirt and feces that they intentionally smudged on the walls, along with the cobblestone. That if you push that button, this entire wall will like Scooby-Doo rotate around.
Mm.
So anyone standing in these spaces will get put on what's on the other side.
I would inform the party and then step here just in case we decide to do it.
Okay.
I'm leaving that decision up to Taskell.
Yes, either that or back through the fire.
I mean, worst comes to worst, I imagine we could push the button again to escape. Although, on that note, maybe he switched places with Nolgrim, so in case something does go really bad, he can teleport us out of there. You
Not
still
a
have
bad
that
idea.
ability, right?
Yeah, I got one more spell use.
With the 24 that you got, with the high that you got on investigation, you think that it can only switching wall can only be triggered once per round. So even though it's an item interaction to activate it, you can't like double tap at the sweat back.
Yeah, well, that's why I was saying maybe Nolgrim will replace Taskell, so that way when we switch over, if something really hits the fan, we could just be like meep and get the fudge out.
Awesome. Thrum.
Thrum's gonna go back to his normal size.
The flames are still in effect, but they look like they're getting lower. Just for context, they will go out end of Taskell's next turn.
Very good. Do y'all hear that?
Hmm?
Do y'all hear that? The flames are getting lower.
I see it. I don't.
But the hiss.
Do you hear gas, Thrum?
I hear fire. Do you not hear fire?
I mean, he looks at the roaring bonfire. I hear it, but
It's getting quieter. She's going
you
to
okay,
sleep.
Thrum? You're holding that cleaver really tight,
I don't want to drop it.
and you've also got like this festering bite wound right there on your neck.
Not but a pork of a kiss.
Okay. I guess we're following your lead. She looks at the implacable stone statue that is Freya currently, I guess.
Yep, see, she nodded.
Great, now he's gonna be an insane zombie.
I mean, what happens when you got a cursed butcher's cleaver and turn into a werebat giant forming immolation rock person?
Oh man. So you just waiting, Thrum?
Yeah.
Okay. Ivy will just keep waiting. Freya?
Let's gather around the campfire and sing our campfire song.
Does anybody have marshmallows?
C-A-M-P-F-I-R-E-S.
Yeah, I'm just waiting.
I don't think you want to use gas fires to cook your marshmallows, by the way.
I mean, I cook pork on gas fire pretty often.
Well, yeah, but it's like when you're camping, if you douse the logs in fire and then you burn it, then you're getting like the fumes on it. It's different than a barbecue. It's anyway. Taskell.
Well, I guess we'll let plan emergency backstep go into effect. And I'll wait for them to go through the door, because that worked so well last time.
Okay.
Hey, let's see the time we had prepared, ready to escape.
Nolgrim.
Alright, he'll move up, go into the spot and say, alright, we ready to do this?
Wait. Yeah.
Okay. Then he'll press it.
Okay. I'll move your tokens. Wall goes whoosh, and you're around, and you're on the other side now.
Although we probably should have said if it was what our signal was going to be to Taskell that it's okay to come through with us.
Well, I think if we don't come back right away, it's a good sign. You know,
We also
step
probably
away
just go back and go grab him again. But
no girl step away from the wall and was that a action to press the button? Or
Nope,
just
it was
part
an
of
item interaction. You get 2
Okay.
free ones around.
Alright, then I'll go ahead and ready an attack if an enemy comes into view.
All right.
Say, may want to step away from that wall in case if he wants to come through.
I was just going to go back and get him.
Oh, that
You
works.
you can last for a minute.
I certainly hope so. And that'll be my turn.
Fergus.
I'm going to step here and press the button again to go to the other side. And I'll step over here. Tassel, come on through. It's all good. We not getting attacked. I pray that we can get there before he gets attacked, but better than staying here.
Okay.
I was gonna say, I was gonna like move to here with some of my movement and try to yell and see if they could hear me that we found a way around and to try and go around. But if they can't hear me, that's on them. But
I think they can probably hear you from there with the echo.
yeah.
And Ivy just turns to Thrum. If you tell us to go back, I swear I will use an arrow on you.
Well, the fire's out, boys. We're coming after you.
They can figure out the trapdoor.
Yeah, we're pretty smart.
Sorry, I didn't mean to laugh there. All right. Thrum.
All right. Thrum's going to look at the floor and see if he can tell where they triggered this trap before, where they stepped.
Yeah, this will be either a perception or an investigation, very low DC, because you literally locked the gate yourself, so you know it's there. Yeah, you figured out where it is. You can step through the spaces without triggering it, and it's a free action to gesture it to your other two companions.
All right. Tell them where not to go. Is this, out of curiosity, is that still burning?
Nope, it's out.
Right.
It's just a part of the map art I made in Photoshop, so it can't be removed.
He's going to dash. So that'd be 25. 25.
It's a gate, dude. It's a gate.
Where's the gate?
Right in front of you.
Oh, good lord. All right. So he got there without dashing, right?
Yep.
Go ahead and try and bonus action, go large, and lift it.
Okay. Yep, you succeed.
All right. This way, everybody. Don't step on that thing.
Ivy will be behind you. Bonus action, or just dodging, yeah. I mean, technically you can bonus action dodge. No, wait, it's a monk thing, sorry. Freya.
All right. Coming through. That'll be my move.
Okay. Pascal.
Alright. Peeking around the corner. Looks like they're catching up. You might as well go help Nolgrim again.
Okay, you can lead them through here then.
Okay. Assuming there's a button on both sides.
You doing anything else other than just peeking around there?
Not really, no.
Alright. Nolgrim.
Yeah, Nolgrim's just gonna stand his ground and ready to attack if an enemy comes to view.
You see the blue glow around the corner there.
Definitely not gonna investigate that until everybody else gets here.
Fergus.
I'm gonna go over and press the button.
Okay.
Whee! You know, I would say I'm getting tired of secret doors, but who am I kidding? I'm never the one that finds them anyway. I'm just gonna go to here and kind of just peek and see a bunch of bones and hold my ground.
Alas.
Aha! So
You just say, "I never found the door anyway," and then you fall into the pit as it gives way under your feet.
You know, the times that I do check, I never find anything, and then when I don't check it, I always fall into the thing.
So the damage you take from the spikes and the fall is automatic, but you do get a Constitution saving throw at advantage to try to avoid the poison, to try to take half of the poison damage. Okay,
I'm
so
the worst rogue ever.
you will take the full poison damage, but don't forget you are a dwarf, so you'll always take half anyway.
Worst
So-
part is I'm never getting out of this pit because it's athletics.
I mean, someone can throw a rope or something and it's automatic.
Mhm.
All right, so this is the damage you take from the fall on the spikes. And you will take half of this poison damage. So 11 points of poison damage.
I'm at 0 and dying.
You literally died from shit damage.
Yeah.
That's an old trick I learned from a history teacher who fought the Viet Cong. So you build a pick tripe and then you shit in it, so that way it gives people infections.
Well, that's my turn. I'm at 0.
So, Nilgrim, you see Fergus fall into a pit and you hear the squick of spikes and he stops talking.
Oh, fuck. Fergus, you okay? Shit.
Yes.
I see what you did there. All right. Thrum.
Alright, Thrum's gonna shrink back down. Bonus action.
Okay, hold on. I was zoomed out. 1 second. There you go.
And here. Can I see Taskell there?
Yeah, he's got a literally he's producing light with his axe.
Hey, you got a holy blue glow going on. You alright, boy? He's gonna...
A little singed, but there's some sort of roundabout mechanism in this wall here.
It's all clear. Come on up.
Spins a section of the floor.
Is that your turn, Thrum?
Yeah, he's gonna stop right there.
See, this is exact floor. That's why I have the whole turn order thing, because it makes it a lot easier to see who triggers a pit trap when we're in turn order. So I give dash there. Freya?
All right. Moving up. I guess I'll use more movement there. And that will be my turn.
Okay. Taskell.
Yeah, I suppose the $1,000,000 question is there a button on both sides of the wall?
There is.
Yeah.
You're good.
Alright, so someone stand over there, and I'll push this button here. Watch
don't
out
worry.
for this hole here.
Yeah. And don't worry, Freya can go through it too, because it was designed for Minotaurs and they're about the same size, so it's all good. Alright. Nulgrim.
How deep is that pit?
20 feet.
20 feet. Shit.
Literally.
Yes.
Is there any way for me to ease myself down and avoid the spikes?
It's not a smooth drop. It looks like it's chunky cobblestone, so you can give a fairly simple I guess athletics, because that's the climb skill. I mean, maybe acrobatics could work too, but whichever you prefer to lower yourself down easily.
I'll go with athletics.
Okay.
I swear to God, if you fall on me, I'm just gonna die.
I'll go shift over here.
Well, I think I'm dead, guys.
Well, don't worry, you're not falling on Fergus. So this is how it is gonna go. You get down to the pit, but then one of the pieces of cobblestone comes loose and you fall backwards. You don't take the fall damage, but you will take the 2d10 piercing from the spikes, and you will have to do a Constitution saving throw against the poison damage.
They're gonna come through the door, see this pit, and just see us both down there dying.
Right.
So here is the 7 piercing damage from the spikes.
Every time Nolgrim and Fergus work together to go investigate something, it goes so poorly.
Hey!
Okay, so not only are you going to have this poison damage, but then you'll have it again from your resistance. Oh, 4 points of poison damage. You're still very much conscious.
Okay.
I mean, what's the worst that could happen when they run off together? They fall in a hole full of spikes and shit or something?
Well, last time they found a bunch of dogs.
So that's your movement.
Okay. As my action, I believe I have a second. Damn! I gave him I gave him my healing potion. As my action, I'm going to search his body, or search him for the healing potion that I gave him earlier in the day.
Okay, I'll say that's an object interaction, and then you can use your action to pinch his nose and force him to drink it.
All right, sounds good to me.
Yep. So roll that.
2d4 plus 2.
5 points of healing for Fergus.
You okay, buddy? It sucks down here.
Every time. Ever since the goddamn witch's hut. I try to be careful. I try to take it patient. Nothing happens. The minute I step without looking somewhere, I fall in a shithole.
Yeah, I think you're very literal on that one right now.
I know I'm literal. I said it on purpose. Fergus is not happy.
Yeah.
Yep. Fergus, your turn.
Gonna try to climb out with my shitty athletics.
Yeah, it's not like you guys are taking damage per turn. It's just the initial fall.
It shouldn't have that +3. So
I feel like Fergus is
You still get out.
Fergus is going through a scary sideshow Bob-esque breakdown.
Pretty much. It's like every time he steps on a trap, it's like when he steps on the rake.
For future reference, I would have allowed acrobatics too.
Okay.
Because it's small enough that I think you could have done something with the corners.
I was gonna say I was gonna mention it the other day, but man, 5e really dropped the ball in athletics being good for much.
You mean acrobatics?
Acrobatics. That's what I meant,
Athletics is used for a lot of stuff, but no. I was just gonna allow acrobatics because it was logical.
Yeah. No, I was just saying because from 3.5 and stuff, where you were able to avoid AOs without actually just balancing and such.
That basically makes it one of the best stats.
Yep.
Yeah, I climb up there and kind of just lay on the ground.
Give yourself the prone condition.
Yep.
Oh man, it would be terrible if the ball rolled around the corner right now.
I mean, then I just jump back in the hole, I guess.
Take the damage again.
I mean, it's either I take the damage from that or I take the damage from the spike ball. I mean, which is worse?
Yep. Well, good news is that it doesn't come around the corner.
But what does come around the corner? Moo, bitch.
Oh, God. I'm just thinking, if that spike ball rolls around the corner, well, it's like, well, fuck me then.
Honestly, yeah, it'll just, unless it's going really, really fast, it's going to fall in there with you.
Actually, you'd probably just go over Nolgrim's head in the pit. It was scraping against the side of the walls, and the pit is narrower than the corridor, so you'd probably be fine.
That's good to know.
Drum. That's also an explanation for why it's not triggering literally every single pit trap.
All right, Taskell, where'd you say stand?
Right there, yeah. Right next to me.
Oh, no, perfect. Do I need to move over so other people can go?
It's a 2 at a time thing.
Yeah, I couldn't see the map when y'all were doing it earlier.
Yep. It's a 2 at a time thing. I'm just letting you know.
Okay. All right, Ivy, you ready?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yep, pull it.
You're not standing in the right spot, Cope.
You said right where I am.
No, he said right here.
Oh, well, okay.
Yeah, so it's going to be you and Taskell.
Gotcha.
You could use your own item or action to use the button, or...
He will do so.
All right. You see Fergus, bloodied, covered in poo, laying on the ground very exasperatedly. As you hear, I assume, the sounds of Nilgrim trying to start climbing out.
What the hell have y'all been doing?
Shut up!
Exactly what they always do.
Shut up, both of you!
He fell in a hole and I tried to save his ass and hurt myself in the process.
Why'd you go climbing in the latrine?
Like, I am going to fling this at you.
Ugh. I'd help you up, but can I step away? Do I still have some?
Yeah,
movement?
you can still have whatever left of your movement.
Yeah, I gotta get away from the shitballs. Son of a bitch, that was awesome.
Just, I'm gonna step away from.
Serves you right, you bastard.
You were speaking of Sideshow Bob earlier. Now we're in the rake room.
All right. So,
What do I owe you?
you'll take. Oh, no, that's not right. Forgot the D in between the 2 and the 6. You do not want 2d10 plus 26. So you take 11 points of damage. It's a mixture of bludgeoning and piercing. And then give me a Constitution saving throw at advantage. Because you're a dwarf.
Does he get any kind of deck save?
Nope.
Okay.
As rules in the DMG, pit traps is just if you don't see them, you fall into them.
That's fine.
Because once you know they're there, you automatically avoid them.
I don't think any of us have high enough to notice it, but does passive perception let you see traps if it's high enough?
That's a good point. Does anyone have a passive perception of 15?
I do.
Oh, well, I did not know that. Sorry. Well, then I'll just do this for you since you're on the lookout now.
Okay, it's fine. It's funny. I'm not gonna sweat it, but I did want to know that for the future because I know that like you can get that feat that gives you like bonkers passive.
Yeah,
You
no,
win.
it is.
I just loved how confident he was that no one did.
Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot, guys.
It's
Listen,
all good.
I'm still learning the system
everyone
myself.
but Cope here has been a DM. We've all made mistakes.
All right, so you take half of 11 damage there, Cope. So you only take 5 points of poison damage.
All right.
Also, Michael, he stole your bit.
Yeah, double, and he perfected it with shit spikes.
I mean, his pit trap led us into a thing that was literally going to drown us alive.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Yeah, and it had tentacles. I have to give props to Michael here for going.
But I really like the just embarrassing factor that you're now covered in shit. It really doesn't hurt your character at all mechanically.
I mean,
but you are
you say that,
literally
but your
covered in
character is too.
Yeah, but Thrum is disgusting.
He's actually there rolling in it now, just like a
This
baby.
isn't the first time he's been covered in shit.
Fools! This was my kink all along.
Yeah, his second wife was real into that.
Ivy knows that we're gonna have her and Freya can't go through at the same time, so she's gonna use her action to get through and then make a hole.
Sorry, I was just thinking that it brings Tactical back to the other side.
Freya.
All right.
Hope y'all ready for some dexterity saves not to get pushed into the pits when the giant golem comes through.
So y'all are gonna be joining me in the shit show.
Oh yeah, there's the door thing, right? Forget about that.
Ivy comes out and goes, I think we should be prepared. I think Freya's about to come through right there.
Like she said, I'm still standing on the floor there.
Should I not?
I mean, you can't hear them through the thick stone wall. That's 5 feet of rock. That stops most sounds.
Oh, but they can hear me through the suit.
Would Tactical have gone back as Ivy went through?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, I guess that's
have
true.
a note.
Okay, I'll be kind.
I mean, it's not like all of us are practically dead at this point.
Yeah,
It's just shit.
and spikes.
And all of us are like,
Weren't you
like
just
half of us are
complaining?
like sub 10 health.
Weren't you just complaining about it? And when I heard you scream just a second after?
As Tactical comes back around, you just see him staring into the middle distance, shaking his head.
1,000-yard stare.
Let's not go back. It's a silly place.
Yes, indeed.
That's the weird thing about the rules for pit traps. It's like a DC 15 perception to spot, and then a DC 15 investigation to confirm. But I feel like if you spot it, you already confirm it. I don't know how that works. Because other traps have like a disable DC, but pit traps don't have a disable. Unless they reset. But these don't. They're literally just dead drops.
Maybe the perception is to notice like a seam, and then investigation is to notice the full area of it.
Yeah, I guess that's probably what it is. So I shouldn't have reviewed that other pit trap, but I don't know for the future. Okay.
I'm never sure how that works, really.
Yeah, I think Loki's onto it right there. So
Like it might proc the DM to be like, hey,
mm,
you notice something irregular, roll a perception there.
I feel like, especially with us only having about 8 minutes left and how the party is split up and everything like that, this might be where we call the session.
That's fine.
All right.
Unless you guys want to keep trying to do the shit pit gymnastics.
Are you
I'm
going
good.
to make us just lay here and shit for 3 weeks?
So I hope you're all enjoying floor number 3.
Mm-hmm.
I just swear to God, I can't time my perception checks to save my life.
We're gonna have to find a place to rest soon. I think we're taking quite a bit of damage at this point.
Yeah, I have 5 health. So that's like, and I have no hit die to roll for short rests.
If we are done, I think I'm going to turn in early then.
Okay.
If you guys are still on in a little bit, I might hop back on, but we'll see.